You guys finalized your battle with the guardian frogs of Downfall, absconded away on your boat with Mogarts, a new prisoner, and Clapperclaw the Scarecrow. You all shuttled off, leaving them in your wake, leaving the town in chaos, and continued on kind of making landfall across the way on the docks into just kind of a derelict dock area. And you got out, had some conversation. Celesta, the newest member of your party, left and used her shadow to teleport across the swamp, quickly reaching a kind of a plateau coming out of the murky area around you. You had some conversation. She sent you a message telepathically via her hair, and yep, I said that.
I was at the gambling on the hair part when I stopped.
There was gambling for the hair, in which Clapperclaw feels like he won, even though he lost twice, because he got a little pendant from Eli. She said it was safe. There was a kind of just a plateau with like a big nest in it, and you guys went over there, not quite as fast and nimble as Celesta is with her infinitely teleporting ability to her shadow, and came across a poisonous series of tentacles that latched onto you and attempted to damage you. They could not escape from their kind of liquid pond that they were in, so through some clever use of disengage and dodge and general running away, you guys managed to escape and get over to the plateau. The plateau is surrounded by a moat of sorts of like kind of black mud with bones littered in it. And you all kind of skipped past that, got up there, started to create a bonfire. And as you all heard a telepathic voice inside of your head speaking in your native language that warned against it. This turned out to be Kaustri, a serpent with wings and feathers, and she spoke to you, said that they were looking for you, said that this was a safe place and that you should rest. Upon which all of you do take your rest, whether that's full sleep or just kind of sitting there, as it is for several members of the group at this point. And for the first time in quite a while, you have a sense of relaxation, that everything's okay, and that you can pick it up anew sometime later, but for now it's all right to just stop and sleep. And at the end of this protected sleep, you begin to rouse. And you can tell, even as you're sleeping, that things are lighter in your body. Like the tension that you've been building up, the stress, since you realized something was fishy going on with the carnival, or when you made a deal with the hag, or when you woke up without a memory. That tension and stress is gone.
Is that a full long rest there, DM?
You guys are getting a full long rest. You are leveled up to level 4. And Ruck.
Yes.
As you are sitting there in your kind of sleepless rest, there's some images that start to show up for you, kind of like you're dreaming while still awake.
Waking nightmares, love it.
You do have flashes of large blue faces with purple lips, poking and prodding. And you also, and it is a series of torment. And right at the kind of crux where your mind is beginning to strain and fight against these memories, against whatever it is that's pushing out of your subconscious, there is a face that is gentle. Blonde hair, kind of purple scaled skin of like a lilac color. And there's kind of a warm glow coming off of her. And it's almost like you can tell that much. It's like a blurry picture that's almost starting to focus. And then right before it does clearly, you open your eyes and you are awake.
All right. Tune in next week for the full vision.
And
keep that to myself.
All of you begin to rouse, and you feel better than you have since this crazy adventure started.
Are we in like a nest, by the way? Is this like where we fought this thing?
We didn't fight anything here, no.
No, when you as you wake up and start to stir, you see Cowtree kind of uncurl, and she was resting in the nest.
Wait, who is this?
Dragonbird.
Mm-hmm. I didn't get that far, sorry.
Oh, so this is the serpent creature that spoke inside of all your minds, and she introduced herself as Cowtree.
So this is Dragon Ball. Got it. Cool.
A little bit.
All right. I'll start waking folks up, I guess, if we're... I don't know what we had planned for the day, but...
Well, if we did have a plan, we kind of got put to sleep.
Oh, we were forcefully put to sleep.
Kinda. Not really forcefully. It's very odd. You should listen to that last part.
I did, but I was drunk last night, so I don't remember much.
There it is.
It was like the way that I described it. It's like it was like a go ahead. It's okay to rest.
Oh yeah.
Sort of
I do
thing.
remember that.
Yeah. And all of you just feeling protected, you all just kind of like slump back and just like let go of that perpetual momentum and adrenaline.
Fixed it.
Welcome back. All right. So you all begin to wake. You feel good. You feel strong, powerful.
Game's paused, by the way.
Did Clapperclaw sleep next to me, that creepy ass motherfucker?
He was hanging out with you last time.
That's why I was having nightmares. Clapperclaw's next to me.
Yo!
He also doesn't have a leg.
Yeah, he is missing a foot.
You
His
look
leg's
over.
there.
You look over, and there is a new foot on him.
So glad Kevin's sitting trying to save the foot.
This one doesn't have a boot on it. It just looks like it's kind of like a jointed wooden ankle attached to a stick. I mean, even Clapperclaw, as he's kind of like waking up, he's like, "Whoa! When did this get there?" And he like starts like flexing his foot and moving it all around.
Do you normally start growing back appendages, or is this something new?
Do you normally not grow back appendages?
Do you grow back
Yeah.
appendages?
Depends on the appendage.
What?
Oh,
Wait,
so
what?
many questions.
Hold on a second. You can regrow things?
Some things.
Yeah. Obviously.
Can you show? No, hold on, Clappy Cluck. Can you show me?
She'll show you the strand of hair that she cut off, which was a pretty decent.
That is not an appendage.
Look. I would prefer not to pull out anything that I don't need to, because I'm pretty sure it'll freak you guys out.
Oh, really? As I pull out like 10 eyeballs? Hi.
I mean,
Yeah, good luck freaking him out.
okay.
I'll even I eat one.
You.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Fine.
She like takes a step back the moment you eat one of these.
Where the fuck am I at?
Kevis was trying to back Eli up, so he did that.
18.
18. You're fine.
Yeah.
There's a chance you were going to get a disease.
Oh my god.
You guys feel good? I feel good.
I feel great. Continue.
Yeah, man. I feel great.
What do you mean continue?
What can you regrow?
I'm gonna launch 25 feet in the air.
More minor things than like limbs, I suppose. But I can regrow things.
So hair, like
Hair,
everybody else.
teeth,
Toenails.
nails.
Yeah.
Don't ask why. I
Talking
don't know.
about hair, Kevis reaches into his bag with what she gave us of her hair and just hands it back to her.
What?
I have no use for it. It's lost any value.
What about like cartilage, like like your nose or your ear or something?
I don't think I can regrow those.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
Serious, let's spar.
Oh boy.
Yeah, let's do that.
Moose,
I'm
can you,
gonna
like
come
a-
here,
can you
or
use
you want me to
magic?
come down there?
I'm up here with you. I flew up.
Oh, I didn't see.
Do you still have the armor on?
Yeah, it feels good. I think I'm gonna call him Spike.
The armor.
Yep.
Fair enough. Can you use magic?
That's super cool. Does he talk to you? He's not like mad at me, right? For like punching the shit out of him.
You punch the shit out of him?
And he was the
His
squid.
armor, when we first got him, I punched the crap out of him to knock him out. I just don't want him to hold me. I don't want the armor to hold me, like,
Accountable.
bad feelings. So
I just don't remember that for some reason.
Spike, can you talk to us?
You just see you look down at it, you see one of the eyes kind of like look up at you from your chest.
Yeah, I don't think he talks, but I think he listens.
What?
This
Well,
is,
I just don't want him like
you
I
like
just don't want
eating
him
the
eating me in
eyeball.
my sleep. But let's spar.
I will shoot a firebolt.
I won't use my spear.
Are we doing
Okay.
PvP this week?
A little bit of PvP.
Well, considering
In that
yours-
case,
What?
please roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Oh, I just shot a firebolt like right away as soon as he said yes, but I nat one on that.
All right, you gotta
He just laughed at you and dodged out of the way.
reach out and
Let's see initiative.
Wow. Wow.
But my initiative says I would have definitely shot that firebolt.
And it would still have definitely missed.
Hot. Hot.
Oh. Okay. Cool. Let's get a little bit of battle music going on. Which one?
I'll watch this.
We just took a long rest. Now we're gonna beat the shit out of each other.
Why not? We'll go with this one.
I just feel good. Yeah, we're just sparring.
Okay. So Moose launches out a firebolt, and Moose, you've been kind of like. It's been a little bit weird trying to get your spells to come across because, like, just kind of the weight of the armor and like it doesn't quite let you move the way that you want to. And this time, you try to overcompensate, and the armor feels fine, but mentally you were expecting it to feel rough, and so you kind of like look at your hand and you kind of look at your arm and roll it. You feel good. You feel strong.
Wait,
This isn't bothering you anymore.
Did it actually fire one?
He fired a fire.
It did.
So
Zarius,
after
you're
he
up.
throws the firebolt, I dodge out of the way, and I'm not going to use my spear. So then I'm just going to attack him. I'm just going to punch him.
Okay, 23 hits.
Yes, it does.
So can I just go for minimum damage? Because I don't want to I want to actually hurt him.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys can pull punches and stuff.
Okay, great. So then I hit him with that one, and then I hit him again.
Okay, go for it. Roll that. Okay, 15. That is his armor class now, so that does still hit.
So I punch him real quick, and then I kick him, and then I bounce him back up in the air. Like, a little bit faster, bud. Come on.
Oh, yeah, still getting used to this.
All right, Bane.
I will fire off another firebolt.
Okay, if you're in melee, it is at disadvantage. Unless Zarius backed up to further than 5 feet away.
Yeah.
17.
I didn't back up further than 5 feet away, but that still doesn't hit.
Okay, yep, 17 does not hit.
It's like, oh, you're getting closer? And then I'm gonna attack him again.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, 9. That one does not hit.
It's like, wow, I can't believe I missed, and I'm gonna try one more time.
That one does.
This time I'm gonna hit him in the shoulder, just in a little pressure point in the shoulder, make his arm go a little bit numb. The one that he's been throwing the firebolts at me with.
All right, sounds good.
And then jump back 5 feet.
Mulgore kind of steps forward and she says, Bane, use this! And she grabs a short sword off of her hip and throws it up to you.
Kevis just death stares at her.
What?
Wait, just...
They're fine. They know what they're doing.
No. This is a good idea. Zarius, use this, and I throw my mace at him.
Roll an attack roll.
I love the two lowest HP people are taking HP from each other.
This is
Am
fine.
I dropping a point when I'm getting punched there?
Yeah, just 1 point. Zarius, do you grab the little rock on a stick that's being thrown at you?
No, because I don't know what the hell it is, so I just fly a little bit to the side and I don't know what that is.
It's a weapon!
But I got these, and then I got my spear, and then I take it off my back. And the little mace just goes ding ding ding. And just
Falls to the ground a little bit beyond. All right. So is it Moose's turn then? Yeah, Moose.
It would be Moose's turn, yes.
Yeah, so I grabbed that sword as it was flying up to me, and I will take a swing with it. I don't know what my mods are for that stuff, but
that would be a +4 in total.
So 18 to hit.
That's not it.
So he just
Nah.
zooms out. Like, guys, like, you just don't believe it. Like, I've just never been this fast in my life. Like, I spoke up and I feel amazing. And Moose, I don't want to hurt you anymore, but so yeah, I'm just gonna put my spear on my back because you really haven't hit me yet, and I feel like if I do any more damage, that maybe your little armor might get mad at me and it might eat me in my sleep.
Yeah, and this sword doesn't feel right either. And I drop the sword back down.
Guard sees it coming and just snatches it by the handle, puts it back in.
Well, we'll keep sparring, but this is good. I'm feeling good in this armor.
It's great. Like, I just feel like I'm just so fast, and she's gonna be zooming around.
You are pretty fast. You punched me like 3 times, I think.
You guys look up, and Xerius is a little bit faster, a little bit more deft and agile than normal, which is saying something considering it's him.
So what's the plan, guys? What are we gonna do?
Well, we can try to go get this painting and bring it back in the next few days and assume that whatever happened with the court doesn't really matter because Bablorna doesn't care. Or we can assume she does care and is going to try to kill us as soon as we return with the painting or not. And so we could just go back and finish what we started.
So, like, we could just go back and, like, we could kill her, and then we could put the frog lady in charge, or the knight. Excuse me. She's still with us, right?
I would.
This is me asking.
Oh, yes, I'm right here, and this whole proposition still seems outlandish at best.
What about the satyr who used to be part of the court?
He was part of a different court. He was part of the summer court.
I thought he was part of this court.
I'm pretty sure. I thought, at least I heard that. And once again, my hearing blows, but I'm pretty sure that he said summer court.
I don't always pay attention, so
Yeah.
I could be.
I don't pay attention the majority of the time. Actually, don't listen to me.
So go get a painting and give it to Bablorna, or go fight Bablorna.
Well, I think no matter what, the first thing we're going to have to deal with is the tentacle monsters that are right outside, right?
Can we just go the other direction?
Yeah, we could just go the other direction and figure what's up that way, I guess.
I don't know.
Either.
Coachy, what would be the best way to go to get out of here?
To go to hither.
If I wanted to go and I wanted to see Bablorna, what would be the best way to go from here?
She kind of straightens up and turns her neck kind of towards the center of the lake. She says, Bablorna doesn't leave. Unless she absolutely has to. Back the way you came, you could scrawl your little script on your boat and throw it into the water and just move on.
What do you know about my boat? You know what? I don't care, actually.
Last night we spoke of subtlety. Thus far, you've not exhibited much of it. Easy to observe.
How long have you been watching us?
There are methods of observation, even between the realms. The lot of you, something a little bit extra tangible to you in this realm. I've had my eye on you since before you hit the toll booth.
Well, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I can see that. Yes.
You've just
So now,
decided to show up now, not when the entire city was on our ass.
You made it out just fine.
I mean, he had a gator on his leg. Our other friend is magically gone, and now we have her.
I would like my sister back.
That is something
I
we
like
can
your
agree
sister
on.
back too. She's cooler than you are.
I don't know. This girl grows back stuff.
Yeah, she's got a lot of secrets, it seems like.
She's got a shadow.
She does.
You have a shadow too.
I mean,
Yeah, it doesn't detach.
so
Oh.
Your shadow's like charms, though.
That's, yeah.
Charm? Who? Charm.
She's another hag person thing, I think.
I don't think she's a hag.
Is a
Oh my
witch that works with the hags.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Still on the same level of the hags, so Moose has got a point there.
You comparing me to a hag?
Oh, charm.
Okay.
I mean, I don't actually know you.
maybe,
All I know is you're the reason Pinky is where she is now.
And where is that again? The thither?
it's in thither with the other hag.
We should probably go there first.
With the other hag with the picture,
Celesta.
right? That's the hag that has the picture.
Yes.
It's also the sister that has my things.
Wait, is
Point
that the one
of,
that-
point of clarification. Celesta, you didn't go to thither. You went to yawn.
Yeah,
No.
I was not with your paintings. I was with.
No.
So it's the hag that has Pinky and Kevis's stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Agree.
The one that you guys are not going to.
Yeah, we're not gonna go there for a while because we don't even know how to get there, or we don't even know how to get to thither actually, right? So
I
Right,
thought you guys
so-
had a way to get there.
what?
Well, the way is that we have to go get his head first, and then he can get us there, right, Clapperclaw? Right,
Yeah.
that's the deal. Like, if we get you your head, you can get us there.
Yeah, it takes a second for him to figure out where you are. He's like, oh hi, yeah, yeah, I can get you there. But we need a balloon.
Oh, what a coincidence! That place burned down. So we have to rob a balloon.
I guess there's a unless Zarius and Moose, can you guys carry all of us? And he looks over at Ruck, and he's like, that guy's kind of big. Can you carry all of us? I guess we could go that way too. But we need to fly, that's for sure.
Okay, so I can't carry everybody. No, that's a lot, and I think we could carry like one person, but the dead guy would. We couldn't carry him. We'd have to stay behind.
Here's a crazy idea. What if we go to the slanty tower and get that balloon?
The one that's wrecked.
We could fix it.
Can you fix a balloon?
I don't know.
Could patch it.
It doesn't look very complicated.
Well, did we see anybody
these,
else that had a
I
balloon?
feel like most complicated things don't look complicated when you
These frogs were doing it. Did you see how stupid these fucking frogs are?
No offense.
Yeah, he's not gonna say it.
No offense.
She looks at you. No, you're right. They're dumb as rocks.
Thank you. I think we could fix it. Now, getting it down, that's the fun part.
Well, do we know anywhere else where there might be another balloon?
Back where we came from. Oh, actually, Moose gave up a balloon for a raft that we no longer have.
Don't you guys have that boat that we were on?
Yeah, not the same raft. We had an actual raft, like big raft.
Okay.
And we traded a balloon for it.
Okay.
So you traded a balloon for that raft?
Yes. No, not the one we have, but one we had before. We lost.
We lost the raft that we traded the balloon for.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a hot air balloon that you fly in. It was like a little balloon.
Yeah. Tiny balloon.
Balloons are somehow a very major theme in this campaign.
It was a dog. It was a balloon animal dog. It wasn't as cool as Chestnut, but he's not a balloon. He's made of wood.
Yeah, Chestnut's pretty cool. So then,
Where are we going?
I don't know.
we got to get a balloon, but I just don't know where there's any balloons at. I can just fly there, but
we could, obviously they have several balloons, right? Right. Listen, hear me out, all right? They'll have people already flying balloons out there in hither, right? We could possibly take one of theirs.
A heist.
Yes.
Don't you
Yeah,
think
that
this
sounds
group
fun.
has caused perhaps enough trouble as is?
You haven't been around for very long, but with this group, they are trouble. That's like the end of it.
Okay.
I feel we have showed great restraint in what we've done. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're saying we're gonna kill them.
We have 3 natives here right now. And looking at the 3 here, do you guys have any ideas on how we can get a balloon? Since you say our approach is not the greatest.
Well, you're right. And Mogard, Wickenstocking, you say so Wigglewog's balloon crashed on Slanty Tower?
Yeah.
With a little bit of enterprise and some creativity, we could hypothetically put it back together. I wasn't trained in that method. Ooh. However, there are a couple of people, Duke Icarand and some of his workers, we could potentially lightly kidnap them and bring them with us to repair the balloon. We could also try to figure it out ourselves.
No
but
way
that's-
they would sabotage it. Absolutely no way. They'd love that.
So
Yeah, they wanna sabotage something that they're gonna ride in.
Curiosity, can we all fit in the balloon?
They're big.
I have an idea.
I don't really need the balloon. What's your idea?
What if we captured a pixie?
I really don't like that idea.
I
Wow.
want to see where this goes.
Go on.
Pixie dust makes things fly, and we could just
Okay.
keep
Out.
sprinkling them on the boat, and then we could fly in the boat.
Out of game. In D&D world, does pixie dust actually make you fly? Or are you talking about Peter Pan? Because I'm really fucking confused.
No, I had a bag of pixie dust. Let you fly for a minute.
It lets you fly for a minute. Okay, cool. Got it.
This
All right.
poor Pixie is going to be abused.
And we just shake it constantly over the boat, and
That's-
we'll be fine.
Horribly cruel.
You're gonna grab it.
Repeatedly.
What
spanked.
happened to our pixie?
Well, if we went and overthrew the king and made you the king, couldn't you just get us a boat or get us a balloon that we could fly on?
And she starts to answer, and then there's this moment where she's just like, oh, God. If I was in charge, then yes, I would have dominion over the factory and the products that are made there, and I could, yes, I could give you a balloon.
Yeah, so I like these hypotheticals that we're doing. Another hypothetical, if you remember when we first showed up, they had a balloon at the docks that hadn't shipped out yet.
So you want us to storm back into the place we just ran away from?
Yep.
To get on another balloon and run away again.
Yep.
Well, how else are we supposed to go forward? Because like you guys can't fly, so and he's the one that knows how to get there, and he said that we need to fly. So unless you know how to fly and have any great ideas for everybody else learning how to fly, I think that's like one of the only choices that we have. I mean, me and Moose could do it, and your sister could have if she'd have been here. See, she was much more helpful.
We did establish they're sisters last week.
They are.
Yes.
They are sisters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
They're sisters.
So I'm sorry.
question.
You asked where the Pixie was, and I thought you were kind of joking. Yeah.
She didn't know who Pinky was, but
Right.
Kevis dropped her real name, and she's like, that's my sister.
Kevis interrogated the shit out of her.
Yeah, poor Lily has to go through the grilling process of this group twice.
Yeah, and I did it with a lot of improv and flying at the hem of my pants BS.
Mhm.
So
It was great.
I mean, we
Great.
could also do like a stealth mission, right, where we send in the 2 flyers. Hold on, no, hear me out. I ain't doing it. Calm down.
Sorry.
Well,
No,
you know
but-
nobody's quieter than me, and he's been whistling and bouncing around this whole time.
Oh, I'm pretty quiet.
In this team can actually stealth.
Me?
Clapperclaw raises his claw.
Ruck is
I don't believe that.
for his size.
I don't
pretty
believe
stealthy.
that either.
What?
I feel like I'm pretty
I'm
stealthy.
sneaky. I got like cool shit in here. He like opens up his pack and like lays out like a bunch of like random trinkets. I was like, I took these from everybody else. And he like grabs them and like puts them back in.
Okay.
Wait, you had those and
Turned him
didn't
into a
gamble those?
Gambling addict.
Oh, guys.
Here we go.
You and
Get
your
everything
gambling
away.
again. We're trying to figure out a way to get to wherever you guys are going.
Also,
Thither?
shot in the dark. We have a dragon.
Do we have a dragon?
Oh yeah, how big is this dragon?
I'd look
thing?
at her.
I don't think it's that big.
I thought she just lived here.
Maybe she has some flying. Maybe I don't know. Ruck's an idiot. He's not talking. He's just a slave.
Oh
You're a dead guy.
Calstray looks at you all and says, there's little likelihood that I would be of assistance in this particular endeavor.
Yeah.
You say likelihood?
Little likelihood.
no! Everyone's like, so what's that like 1% chance that you could help us?
So you're saying there's a
Yep.
Well, you let us sleep up here, and that was pretty cool. Like, some of you guys really look like you could use some rest before. So,
That's a good
Alright.
point.
So, here's the thing. You guys just said you were attacked by some weird tentacle monster down there. We go back that way, the potential of you guys having to fight it again.
fine with that.
You fine with that?
You're with us this
Yeah.
time, right? And you're not abandoning
Yeah.
us?
Okay. You guys asked me to go scout ahead.
And look at how good of a job the scout did. Didn't see the 3 giant tentacles. Holy shit.
And gave
Holy
us hair and explained what it did. And then he says voices
you
are
know,
talking to him, which isn't
sometimes-
abnormal.
Sometimes I forget not everyone knows the fucking Fae, okay?
I know the Fae. And
Apparently
to
not
this
that
point,
well.
I agree with Zarius. Your sister's a lot better.
Can I
see,
so
I told you, Pinky's really cool.
here's another thought, right? I'm
Yes.
just curious. If I grab just your hair, do I start hearing your thoughts?
No.
And I grab her hair.
And she'll just cut off the piece of hair that he grabbed.
Okay.
More hair for you.
Caddy's just looking
in
at
her
you.
head, and in her head, she'll hear, "Talk, damn it."
Can you? I'm talking, yada yada, but not. It's not through the hair. It's just her talking.
Are you
Not what I
okay?
meant. Whatever. Throw it off to the side.
So
Not as.
backwards or forward?
Claw goes over and like grabs the hair and like puts it in his pouch.
So creepy.
I should have given it to you,
Oh.
Clapperclaw. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
So it
Sorry.
sounds like our only option is that we have to steal a balloon. Either our way of us saying the heist, which you said was bad, looking at Morgor, but then you also said, let's do a kidnapping. In what world is that better than our idea?
I kind of like the kidnapping idea.
I'm not surprised.
Possibilities and brainstorming.
I honestly think the kidnapping idea is the best one we've come up with so far.
And I have helped pull off a heist of a balloon once before.
Yeah, she has.
Oh, you have.
And you got thrown in jail for it. So
Yes, indeed.
But she didn't have us.
Oh, it's not
He did get
jail.
away.
Time it was me, Sir Wigglewog, and Sir Talibar, who was trapped in a cage at the time and wasn't terribly helpful. Not his fault though. So, you think that Bablorna? You still want to do this thing for Bablorna that she sent? Is this errand she's sending you on?
Not really, I don't.
No, I'd really just like to go kill her, but because she sucks.
And plus, we know how to get rid of her now.
I'm not opposed to killing her.
Well, we were gonna try to get our stuff back, and we thought that if we killed her, we might not be able to do that.
Well, whose stuff does Bablorna have? Because she has mine, but I don't care. Like, who cares about being quiet? Like, I'm so fast they can't even see me.
Oh my.
I think it's just it's just you and
But
Moose.
she had somebody else's things, and I would like to get that person's stuff back.
Well, she's got
It
mine.
might be nice to be quiet. That'd be different.
Hmm.
I wonder what that would be like. And then I try to be quiet, and it lasts for about 5 seconds.
Says under his breath, peaceful.
I honestly don't think that getting rid of her will stop us from retrieving your ability to get your quietness back.
I don't necessarily need mine.
And then after we get rid of her, then we can, because she wouldn't be in charge anymore. And then that stupid rabbit that has his head, since you guys don't want me to go around beating the crap out of him, we could get his head back, because then we'd be in charge.
Also, this will probably put us in a very precarious situation with the other two sisters.
We talked about getting Pinky back. We kill Bablorna. It's going to be a lot more difficult.
But isn't the painting that we're getting because her sister stole it from her in the first place?
What?
Yeah, they all suck.
Yeah.
But they don't take kindly to killing their family. I'm sure.
It would leave, I would assume, a gap.
Celesta, give me a history check.
You ready for this amazing roll? It's an 11.
Okay. Good to know.
She's got a 0 over her modifier.
So then is that what we want to do, guys?
Start a war with the hags.
Well, we already started a war with everybody else in this place. Eventually I thought we were going to kill the hags anyway, so...
Well, do we want to
And
show
maybe
up
she
to
has a
the?
balloon. And does she have a balloon?
It doesn't matter. Once we get rid of her, then we can take whatever balloon we want.
You know who has a balloon? Charm.
But she has to have some way to get there.
Charm
Charm
has her
does have
own
a balloon.
shop that she uses a balloon.
Yeah, she does have a balloon.
And that's how she travels.
You know how to get there?
I think, can't remember out of game. Didn't she tell Kevis where the shop was? I can't remember.
She did.
Yeah.
She said it was docked kind of on the northeastern side of Downfall.
Okay. Yeah, actually. Yeah, I had a
Can
little
we-
friendly conversation with her about that.
Can we go there then?
I remember correctly, it's never unmanned.
What is that supposed to mean?
It will be when I'm done with it. No, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
It's a shop, so she has workers. And there's part of me just seeing what Charm is and what she can do. I don't expect it to just be some two little knockoff frogs guarding it.
Well, we don't necessarily have to fight them, right?
Yeah, she's not mad at us, right? Right?
No,
Right? Yeah.
but she's also very untrusting.
So we just have to get into Downfall again, avoid everybody, and get to Charm's place, and we're fine. Yeah. I'm cool. I'm about it.
Okay, then
still
we
say-
get the balloon to go get the picture, but why are we getting the picture if we're just gonna kill her? Or we're not doing that anymore?
I don't know, dude.
Get the balloon, get the whatever you're getting, give it to her, and then kill her?
As much as I love the idea of killing her, I still think it's a bad idea to kill any of the hags right now.
Boom. Drop.
All of us have something missing. Me personally, I would really love to get my missing item back.
I would really love to get what I'm missing back too. So,
I would like to kill the hags. This has just become a game at this point. I'm tired of these bitches.
I would also like to take care of what the hags have done here.
Yes.
Right, and we gotta start somewhere. I'm just saying, like, why would we go get the balloon? It just seems like a lot to just come back just to kill her. Like, and if we killed her first, then we would have access to the balloon and we could leave whenever we wanted. It just seems like it would be much easier.
Let's do it now. Let's.
But I understand
hey.
what you're saying about the other hags, but they're all just hags. Like, do they even really like each other? Just really think about it. Like,
Let's make a
maybe they'll be
democratic.
happy.
Man, let's make a democratic situation here. Let's vote, right? Yeah. Everyone
And
has
we can
one.
show her how it's done. So when after we kill Bablorna and she's the king, then she can put it into effect so they know how to vote. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Who here wants to kill the hag now? Say aye. Aye.
Our claw raises his claw.
I mean, I would like to.
I don't know these
3,
hags.
4.
What would
But
Pinky say? What would Pinky say?
do you mean? I don't know. You mean my sister Octavia?
Sure.
Yeah.
My freer.
I have a wild feeling I know what Pinky's lost item was.
I have a wild feeling I know what it was too.
So we got 3 out of us. That's not enough. So we're not killing the hag. Yay!
We're not killing the hag.
Just
Right,
picturing
there's 3
Eli
of
the
us.
judge out there.
There's
There
3
was-
of us that want to, and there's 3 of us that don't, and then Clapper Claw's the deciding vote. So then we would do it. Is that not how this works?
How about this?
I was definitely like, I mattered!
Right? Like it was 3v3. 3 of us voted. Me, you, and I'm sorry. I can't remember her name.
Yeah.
Pinky
name
sisters.
was?
So that's 3.
Celeste.
There's
Celeste.
Yeah, you the one. So me, you, and him. We voted for it. Those 3 didn't vote for it. So then it would be the last person that would be a part of the party. Oh, I guess there's the frog. I'm sorry. What would you like to do?
Oh my god.
She wants to kill the hag too.
She's sitting there just like, she goes and sits just kind of sits on a root over here, and just like puts her kind of head in her hands and is just like massaging her face. And she's just
Maybe
like,
she abstains from the vote.
Also, I feel like the ones that should be voting are the ones that are going to be there, actually fighting. Looks at Clapperclaw.
What?
Are you going to be there?
I'm in. I fought you with the frogs.
Not the frogs.
Bablorna.
Bablorna.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Roll a persuasion check for me,
Me?
Kevis. Yeah.
Oh, God.
You're like, me?
Surprise!
I'm good with
Surprise
that.
Pikachu face me!
16.
16.
Oh wow,
okay.
wait a minute.
+7, and he was worried. What?
I forgot I was good at that. I forgot I persuaded alligators last session.
Sorry, officer. I didn't know I couldn't do that.
Sorry, officer, I didn't know I could do that. Truly honest here.
He's just kind of silent for a sec. And, like, kind of scratches his gourd. So both Mogort and Clapperclaw are basically like in the same motion.
Oh,
And Clapperclaw goes, "Yeah,
Yeah.
you're going.
I'll-
You'll fight.
I'll do it. She's the one that made me like this. Can't do anything on my own, but with you guys, maybe I can do something. Maybe I can help."
This is what we're talking about.
Like
got
Clapperclaw's
this.
Pinocchio.
And he stands up on the rock. He's like, "Yeah, I'll be there."
Oh,
Let's fucking do it.
And Mogort takes her a while. And she says, "Nothing changes if corrupt leaders are left in power."
That's why we have you.
Right, we can go here.
I want the best for
Oh,
my people, and my people have had enough bloody coups to last them a lifetime. We do this if we remove Gullop and we remove Bablorna. I will not take the throne by force. We will leave it open until a proper vote can be had, and they can elect whoever they feel is the right material for leadership.
Democracy.
But yeah, this sort of empowerment cannot be had when everyone is still under their thumb. So yes, I'm in. They are a cancer and they must be removed.
Kevis is going to walk over to, I forgot the dragon's name.
Cow Street.
House Street, and in Elvish, ask her. You've been real quiet. What do you think?
My role is not to dictate your path, but to support you in the one that you choose to take.
God, you sound like Oberon.
We've met.
Excuse me? Hold on. Kevis's full attention's out of their conversation now. You've met Oberon.
It odds.
I feel like there's a story behind that we don't have time for.
Perhaps another time then.
I have a feeling this isn't the last time we're going to see you.
Because it's not.
Mm. So
Kevis just walks back to the tree, away from the group.
Tentacle monster, big ugly frog, then Bablorna, right?
Sounds simple. Let's go.
Yeah.
Is there a way around the tentacle monster? Can we shuttle that part?
Shuttle it?
I mean,
Yeah.
look,
Okay.
I'm not saying it's possible. I could probably distract it long enough for all of you to get by.
Yeah, so when we all walked near it, it fucking grabbed us from a really far distance. We could try, but
It can
I
grab
don't-
me, but not for long.
I know it could grab you. You could distract it, but it could probably, even if you distract it, it didn't focus on one person. There's
Oh, well
three
then-
tentacles.
Y'all better get out of there real fast. Maybe we just all run past it. I don't know.
Yeah, and let me show you something. And I start running as fast as I can, right?
That is horribly slow.
Yes.
Mogwarts
I
says,
know, right?
shameful is the word that came to mind.
Hold on a second. You know, I might not be athletically
I agree.
inclined like the rest of you.
You're really good at cards.
I am really good at cards.
I'm sure there's a story behind that, but maybe we should get going kind of soon.
Yeah, I say we just take on this
You can't-
tentacle monster. I'm not even afraid of it. I mean, really.
Lonnie can't fly.
I mean, did you guys you
We-
fight it, or did you run
Fine.
away?
We ran last time because
Yes.
we kind of were spent at the end of the day.
Fair, fair.
We were all kind of hurting and didn't want to, but I feel better, and I'm not really. It doesn't look that scary. Of course, Clapperclaw lost a foot. Yeah,
No, I got my new Lexi foot now. I'm fancy.
Lexi foot. Let's do it.
All right, let's go fight a tentacle monster that I apparently didn't see.
Are we gonna fight it or try to go around it?
I'm down to fight it. All right, let's democratic vote. Who is in favor of fighting the tentacle monster?
I'm not sure about
So we
all
gotta go
this
back.
democracy stuff.
So we gotta go.
You don't like democracy?
Look, if we have to go back, there's only a couple options. You guys run away from it again, and well, I see how well that went for you guys as you came up this hill all bloody and bruised. Or we fight it, which I don't also see the point in doing that, but either one is a lose-lose, I feel like.
Okay. We're good. Okay, how about this? Zarius, are you here? Okay. Moose. Would you like to scout for us?
You know what? I could scout again if.
No.
Nope.
No, I'm not. Okay. All right, fair enough.
The monster seemed like stuck in that puddle, so I'm just gonna assume it's in that puddle, and I could fly you, Eli, over it. We could just fly over it, not a problem. Zarius could do the same,
Oh.
and Kevis can basically just run past it.
I don't have a
and-
problem.
Ruck, can you run past this?
I don't see why not.
Just since you say this is in a puddle, couldn't we all just go around this huge puddle and?
Yeah, that worked well for us last time.
Just as a point of reference, and Kalstri points her tail directly into the middle of the lake. You can just go that way.
Oh, let's just go that way, guys.
Let's go that way.
Oh yeah, just do that.
And he's gone.
Whichever way she pointed.
She pointed like over here, kind of like
Oh.
southwest.
Oh, so water.
Yeah, you guys are still like on the edge of the lake.
Also, Morgan, check your Discord.
I gotcha.
So is this a cliff, and like water's really far down, or is it like up against this? I thought we were up on a hill. I'm confused.
But this is a cliff, I think. Like
Yeah, it's like a plateau that has a ramp that goes up to the top of it, so it's like 20 feet in the air, and then like down below is the lake. And Kevis, you go and climb that tree. You just kind of sit down, dangle your feet off one of the branches, and as everybody else is talking and muttering and starting to prep for like descending this side of the cliff and whatnot, all of their voices go muted. And even like the kind of color around, your senses are blurred kind of beyond this tree. Give me a persuasion check again.
$21.
21, okay. Give me a moment, because I gotta find the right image.
Picture.
Looking for him, but right next to you, just sitting on the branch as well, leaning back with his feet sticking out, and is like his head cradled in his hands, and he should be falling off, but he's not, just because he's unbalanced on the branch. Just, hey, little brother.
Full form and everything.
Seems to be.
Looks over. No animal form, no bird.
Not this time. This time, you're off to do something significant.
Yeah. You know, I hate asking you for advice. You know, I hate looking out for others. One time I'm asking for your advice. Is this a good idea?
Depends on who you are. And what you want to be doing. And he leans forward and begins to fall, and then like kind of like bat hangs, just like with his feet connected like up at the branch, and just like across his arms, fully upside down, looking up at you. Says, whether or not it's a good idea depends on why you're doing it. So, why are you doing it?
Yes, it's to help those they're close to me like I wasn't able to before.
Do you need my advice for?
I don't. You were there the night I needed somebody. Since then, I've kind of been a loner for the most part. Willingly, and you chosen at moments to not allow me to be that. This is the first group that I've been with since that incident. So I guess I'm scared to relive that night. To watch people that I've grown close to killed.
Possibility does exist that one of you, many of you, do not come back alive. One of you is already halfway dead, but... And he looks over Ruck, and you can see Ruck's, like, blurred form.
Yeah, that's a whole other bunch of questions I have.
Oh, I'm sure.
Also, we're talking
You
about...
lots are rather entertaining.
That's putting it lightly. I meant to ask you. Lately, in our little skirmishes that we've had, especially something that Pinky had said, noticed, is it common for people of your court or of my kind to form black eyes during battle?
You've never seen an expression on him that wasn't some level of jovial or sarcastic or humored by something. And now he just stops and his face is extremely serious.
Yeah.
That is honestly disturbing news.
Yeah. And it's really disturbing that you don't know.
Oh, it's not that I don't know, it's that I don't like it. You've been marked.
By the same figure that night.
Most likely.
At this point, Kevis is just death gripping his swords. So, the same mark that I would assume was on my parents.
Where?
Can it be removed?
Everything can be undone. Discovering the manner in which it is possible, that is an entirely different story. That is where the difficulty lies.
Kevis kind of turns towards the blurred image of the group and says, are they in danger from this?
Yes. However, you've been in danger since you left the carnival. You may find a better ability to resist the forces that have set their eyes on you. With them next to you. He swings back up and sits back on the branch. Turns to the side and looks at you, says, I was there in your hour of need. I will not always be able to do so. But perhaps you can be there for these folks and the others they are connected to. Downfall and thither in general. Hither. Maybe this is their hour of need.
Omin gets stronger then to protect those.
Sending you a message real quick.
Okay. And this whole time he's looking at the group and not Oberon, as he's just looking at each one of them.
He looks at you and is staring at the group and says, he puts his hand on your shoulder and says, you'll get there. You walk between the realms a bit more than others. Use that. There are energies that last between the two. Energies have different densities when they're not in their own realm. Use that to your advantage. He kind of squeezes your shoulder, and as he does, you feel this kind of surge of energy kind of course through your veins, down into your arms, down into your feet. It's almost like he opened up like a path of chakra or something, and just like your body's ability to just like pump blood and cycle oxygen seems to increase. You'll know what to do.
Kevis just kind of nods his head.
Okay, let's go.
I guess I better catch up. Also, I appreciate you sending the stag. And he begins to just walk off to the group.
So, guys, we jumping?
Jumping. That is a stretch of the imagination if you think I can jump.
I'm gonna fly over to Eli, and I can lift you down, and you can set the boat.
Yeah, that sounds like a grand idea.
Or, you could let somebody else who can fly set the boat.
Okay, yeah, fine. I'll throw it at Moose. I don't care.
Oh, the boat's there.
No, I mean, throw the box at Moose.
Clapperclaw runs and jumps off the cliff. What?
That's a...
Ow, ow, ow. And he gets up and like there's a broken arm, like a twig sticking out. It's like, that's totally worth it. And kind of like puts it back in place and like grabs some stuffing and puts it back in, and it begins to like kind of seal up.
It was pretty epic.
That's cool.
Yeah, Bane will catch the cube and fly down and draw the sigil and throw the boat out, and then fly back up and pick up Eli and set him down in the boat.
Logically jumped after the boat was already in place. Not before.
Clapperclaw is drowning.
Let's rock and roll.
Kevis is going to be like, Moose.
Can't you
Oh, right.
jump?
I haven't been with the group long. You're going to learn real quick. Jumping and me and water don't mix. So, Moose.
Fly up, grab Kevis, fly him down to the boat.
Pretty sure the one time you ever jumped into the water was whenever you were on watch, right?
Trying to
was
jump
the time.
across rocks, went into the water.
Oh, you and
Mogart.
water don't get
Mogart
along.
does a front dive off and just like dives shallowy and like swims out. Kind of comes back and just says, "The boat's a bit crowded. I'll stay down here." All right, so you guys are off to back down to Downfall. Oh, Ruck, where are you at?
There's Ruck.
Okay. We need to get the big guy down here.
Yeah, I don't know what's the easiest way. Just climb down.
With your strength, you can just like kind of strong arm it down. Just
Yeah, let's do that.
all right. Okay, so y'all begin to scooch off. And, let me just make the boat a little bit
The
bigger.
boat's like, ugh.
The boat's like sinking a little bit into the water. Just
Oh yeah, as soon as Ruck lands, it's like a.
Big bones.
All right,
Maybe
so-
sit in the back so that the keep
Boat's
it
just like-
going. In the middle.
Cool. So you guys start to row off, and I would like to get stealth checks from everybody, please.
Oh, great. One.
I assume you guys are approaching this stealthily, right?
oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Holy shit, a 15.
You get to see, yeah, she's.
Nice. So my two
my
NPCs got a natural 1 and a natural 20 to cancel themselves out. And then Zarius coming by for the
Natural.
stealth, not survival.
I'm sorry, wrong one.
Wouldn't matter. I have disadvantage on stealth, so that 20 wouldn't have mattered. I hit the wrong one.
It's okay. I too have a disadvantage.
Right. Hey guys, Zarius' dice. He didn't roll it properly. He rolled survival. It was the wrong skill, but that was a natural 20. And then Skip in another natural 20. That is directly opposite of what you usually roll, Duke.
I know.
Yo.
All right. Cool. So we've got an 18. We've got an 8. We've got a 14, natural 20, a 10, a natural 1, 15, and 11. Overall, not great.
Want Pinky back?
Yeah. And so where are you guys headed? What's the kind of plan as you approach? You guys know the general layout of Downfall. Where are you going? What are you trying to do?
Are we just going for a balloon?
I thought we were going to Bablorna's. I thought that was what we voted on.
Yeah.
That we were going to Bablorna's to kill her.
Straight to Bablorna.
To overthrow the witch and then the Frog King.
Can we come up from the south by like where we killed the tree? And like go around, like not go towards the court, not go towards the palace, not.
Well,
That'll-
sadly, the river we're on will go.
We could go behind.
The river that we're on is going to go pretty much to where the jail is, like in between the jail and whatever. That's where we're at.
So we could go.
If Downfall's here, and then this is the overall lake, you guys kind of like went northeast as your escape route, and you guys know that there is kind of a pathway coming almost directly east, kind of around the palace, which is a straight shot to Bablorna's cottage. You also originally came in from a little bit on the southwest side up on a river, and then there are other rivers kind of leading off. So, Eli, give me a nature check. Nature or survival?
Okay.
Natural 1. All right. You're on a lake and Downfall's towards the center.
Well, what I know, because of my background, so because of the what is it? To do 1 second, hold on, I had to look back at it. So because of the Outlander feature.
Remind me the exact details there.
Okay, so do 1 second. I gotta read through it. Hold on. So you have an excellent memory for maps and geography. You can always recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around you. In addition, you can find food, fresh water for yourself and up to other 5 people every day, provided the land provides berries and blah, blah, blah. So, but it says you have an excellent memory for maps, geography, and you can always recall the general layout of the terrain and settlements and other features around you.
Okay. So I'm just going to do a quick screenshot here. Oh, that was the wrong button.
I mean, we have a map, right?
Yeah, I'm just... Oh. Yeah, you guys do have a map of this, don't you?
Yeah.
I gave it as a handout at some point.
With jingle jingle.
Okay. So this is the layout. Yeah, and so you guys, so Darius would know this basically out. And Zarius, with your Outlander feature, it's a little bit unlikely that you can get all the way to the south of Downfall just based on water terrain alone, because Downfall kind of seems to be the centralized location that like all the water runs towards. So it's like that's like a river coming from a completely different direction that isn't connected. You'd have to go like upriver a different way and then like go down and back and then find a way in. So it'd be very circumventional to try to approach from the south.
Okay. So I will let everybody know that.
Mm-hmm.
So what will be the best way? Where are we at on this map?
You're like, essentially the top right section.
The top right, and
Yeah, but
the cottage is
just
the
gonna have
thing
to-
in the middle, right?
Yeah, top right section. You just imagine like the lake just goes on and on and on, and you guys kind of went in like a 2
Yeah, we're a little
o'clock
bit
sort of direction from that way.
And she's in the middle, right? She's that thing in the middle. If I remember
Yeah.
her like way that her building was set up.
Yeah.
If we're up there, then we would want to go south and then east.
South and then east leaves us out of here, right? South
Oh,
and then
west. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
right, West. Sorry.
Okay.
South and then west. I was just totally confused.
So
So
we
that's
would
the
be
way that we would
going
have to do it.
behind
We
the
want to come,
palace.
south of the palace, north of the tree,
Right.
that like channel.
Hey, you think those fish guys like swim out this way?
They were on the northwest side.
It's the same waters, right? It's all the same water. You think if we follow
But you
the
said because
water,
of the way that the waters are, that south wouldn't be the best way, Morgan?
Yeah, because basically like that south river that like runs across the bridge at the very bottom of the map, like that just keeps going for a while, and there's not really like a good way to like circle around and like reconnect with it. You have to like go up, you have to like travel deeper into the swamp and like scoot over and then like get down that river. And so it's possible it's just kind of a pain to do it.
So it sounds like we'd have to go around the palace.
Yeah, so let's do that. Go around the palace.
If we go really fast, could we do it like I've got muscles? Brooks
I guess
does.
me and Moose could pull it.
Moose has muscles.
I
think.
have muscles.
Well, we could pull the
Eli.
boat while we're going by there. Like, we could both be flying.
We could
Sometimes
also
on the
take
boat.
advantage of the environment with the fog.
They can
That
see
would-
through the fog.
Not my fog.
Can you make the fog move?
Once it's there, it's there, but
Mm.
enough space for us to
I-
pass through.
It's likely that I have better ability to see through the natural fog than the lot of you. I mean, I've lived here my whole life. I know how to make things out. I could take points.
That
Do
would
it.
be nice.
Yeah, that'll work.
I'm pushing from behind the boat.
So pure water traversing then.
Straight to Bablorna through the water if we can get there.
Hey Celeste, why don't you do that creepy thing with your hair for Morgott in case you get split up?
Sure. They'll give her a lock of hair.
It was just looks her. I know it's very creepy, but it's beneficial at times.
You should eat it.
Thank you, dear. And she like tucks it into like a pouch that she got off one of the dead frogs.
You're quite welcome.
Okay. So you guys are scooping around, kind of bypassing the palace, going straight into like an east to west shot trying to hit Bablorna's cottage. All right, sounds good. All right, and let's take our break there, and we'll come back in just a bit. All right. So you all get into the boat, and Moose on the back begins to push off and kind of launch the boat forward. And Kevis, being the watchful one of the group, you look back, and on the edge of the cliff, you no longer see Cowtree. Instead, for just a brief moment, you see a halfling, or excuse me, a gnome, holding a lute with a white frog on her shoulder.
That little.
Just waving to you, and you look back, and in the span of a blink, she's gone.
Oh, that.
Kevis under his breath is that. Okay.
I know out of character, I think. And that.
Yep. Out of character, yep.
Me greatly upset here.
That explains a lot. Okay.
Okay.
She was at the carnival. She wasn't up there.
All right. With the stealth checks rolled in, you all come back to Downfall. And the air here, as you come back in, there's a kind of a joking revelry, a little bit like lightness and silliness to like the pomp and circumstance that was surrounding this place. There was fortely bardic music and some lightness. And when you come back here,
Place reeks of death.
it reeks of death. The smell of fire is present.
We fucked them up. I didn't even remember doing all that.
No,
Don't think it was
we didn't
us.
do all that.
I'm kidding.
Maybe we came at a bad time.
I think this is a
I
perfect
think it's
time.
perfect.
That seems like a
yeah,
good time.
okay.
Best time. It's like somebody probably took care of the king.
And it kind of, in the darkened night time, and there isn't much movement, there's not much torchlight or anything. You guys begin to roll up, and what do you want to do?
Can I see Mordor?
You know where she is, generally just sticking about 10 feet away.
Like she could hear me if I talk.
Mm-hmm.
Not super loud, but just enough so she can hear. I think our previous conversation about rebellion may have taken place.
Rebellion?
Or they've gone to war.
Oh well, I mean, we did you guys start that?
Oh right, you weren't here
I
during that
mean-
conversation.
Kind of.
I think we
It was over a dead guy.
provided an opportunity.
No, it was
for
not.
them.
It was over
It
the
was
frog.
over that guy. Over what happened?
It was over a dead guy.
No, it was over the frog. I was let free.
Right, he was let free. It was over the frog, and they do this all the time though. Like a lot, like it was a lot of heads, like a lot of frog heads.
Mogert kind of like peeks up and she says, "There's something different about this one.
Something not right.
This is not a normal coup. Usually it's only involving a few individuals, but this place seems barren.
We should move with caution.
Kevis is on full alert.
Honestly, yeah. Celesta's like, eh. This is
So what
not
are you guys
great.
doing?
Are there any? Well, never mind.
We can't see much, right?
No, it's super dark and the fog still swirls about. Even those with dark vision, you only have about 20 feet out. Mogort has the best vision out of all of you.
We can see her and we can follow her.
And she took point, right? So I guess aren't we on her?
Yeah, she's a little bit ahead of the boat.
Just follow her and keep an eye out
Okay.
on everybody, even if you can't see.
Even if you can't
Yeah,
see.
I can't see anything.
Nem.
I think Kevis would move to the front at that point.
I can stay slightly more to the back because I can see.
I can see a little bit from the back, and I think that we would try to probably head
Right.
south.
Alright,
All right.
so this way.
And again, with the restrictions of Forge, I wish I could do this at a map level rather than individually. So give me just a minute.
What?
Excuse me?
Up?
What?
I didn't cast it. I was reading it and I right-clicked it. Sorry.
It's interesting that you have that.
An interesting guy.
You know, when the gator was on your leg.
I can only cast it as a ritual.
Oh.
Okay, so Mogort begins to drive you guys south and around. And you all kind of slowly tick along with her. Kevis, you said you were keeping an eye out. Give me a perception check, please.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh!
8. You can feel the strangeness in the air here. That, like, this place, you left it and it was so busy and full of this awkward, overly important life, but it was vibrant. And now it seems to, and you spent a night here, there was even some sort of life energy then, but now it is terribly dull and creepy by comparison. There's a lot of distracting. It's dark. The fog is there. You can't see much. You occasionally catch like the bank like coming into view, and a couple of like pikes which normally would have had torches on them, and they're not lit. You guys just continue on.
Yep.
All right, you come by a dock. It's empty, other than a large kind of like wooden block that sits a little bit lower than the rest of the dock. Continue on. Everybody give me another round of self checks, please.
The same roll.
remember she's not stealthy.
This is going well.
This is going very well.
Yeah, this is not good.
Okay. And then Bogorts and Clapperclaw's stealth.
We have 2 disadvantaged people.
Yeah.
I cannot help that I am in the disadvantage armor.
And because like my guy cannot be quiet, so
That's
when I
3.
created him, I gave him disadvantage.
Oh yeah, Eli also is in the chain of jiggly armor.
Keys.
Yeah, you guys are going around and just kind of trying to keep low. You don't see fireflies. You don't see much of anything. And let me see here. Moose.
Up.
As you're kind of flying by, trying to like propel the boat gently and quietly with your wings, something slithers across your leg as it's only like a couple of feet above the water. And you look back and the water that you can see is still. You don't see any source of what would have touched you.
I would fly up a little bit higher. Maybe stop pushing the boat as much.
You're releasing, or are you just kind of like leaning down, kind of getting the top of the little mast thing?
Yeah, I think I'm trying to lift my legs up and still flap and push.
Good.
So like the Superman flying.
Yeah, a little bit more vertical than that. Kind of awkward looking, really.
Yeah. You continue on, and what are you guys doing? Just looking around, still moving forward.
Moving forward.
Okay.
And looking around, slowly moving forward.
Celesta and Zarius, give me perception checks.
Feels like a weird Disney ride. Can't see anything.
Horribly weird Disney ride.
This is going well.
We are just oblivious to the world around us. We've got like our visors on right now.
I mean, it's dark.
It's dark, yeah. You guys continue on forward. Moving along, a couple of you can start to see that there's like a couple of like frog knights just kind of like absent-mindedly like walking along the bank. Kevis, you're one of the ones that can see this. Sorry, right about as you hit right about here. Anything you guys want to do as you see guards kind of nearby?
Wait, you said Kevis would see him?
Kevis would see them, yeah.
Guys, and I'll point to the direction. There's some guards over there. I don't think they've noticed us yet.
You
It's
want
like-
to notice this?
No.
It's like you see one that's like, you know, walked to the end of the plank and is like starting to like walk himself backwards.
Does it look like he noticed something, or just he was on patrol and just following his patrol?
Seemed like he was on patrol.
Picture also looked like it was so depressing. Kevis would probably focus more in that area where he saw the guard.
Yeah, zombie frog. Am I?
Yeah, that's a good point. Him
These
walking,
things
was
look
it?
pretty
Did it look
brainless.
normal? Yeah. From what I could tell, did they look like the normal guards we've interacted with while we were here, or was there something off about them?
With your passive perception, you can tell that he looked pretty normal. He's moving with a limp. Like maybe he'd been injured recently, which, you know, you guys fought a lot of frogs, hurt a lot of people. So it's possible.
Any chance it looked familiar? No, that's probably a broad question, but
Frog.
would we have
looked
seen them
green.
during the fight?
Hard to tell. It's super dark and fog's going around. And when they're in their armor, you know, most of these frogs look the same.
Yeah, Kevin's just keeping an eye in that direction. I mean, looking everywhere, but constantly looking back that way.
Carnival.
Okay. Guys, continue along. Eventually making your way to the bottom of the steps of Bablorna's cottage. Unimpeded thus far.
I will blip myself out the boat onto the dock.
Same.
Okay.
I'll be the last one off the boat, and when I'm getting off the boat, I want to trace it and put it back in my pack.
Could I get my shadow token out on the board?
Yeah, you can get it out.
Kevis would be right before Eli getting off. And I'm watching out for Eli while he's getting the boat and everything.
Okay. Clapperclaw hops on board. Mogort kind of jumps up and like kind of shakes himself off the water and just flicks a lot of it off and begins to move forward.
Do you need to place my shadow on the board, or?
Oh, you should be able to do it.
Who's kind of leading the group?
I could.
I think I can.
Who can see that can lead
I
the
can
group?
see.
I can make a light.
We don't want to. We don't want to do that.
You want to go stealthy?
Oh, we're doing stealthy.
Quote
I mean-
quote unquote stealthy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
In
As stealthy.
I think Kevis would trail
I just-
behind then.
Okay, I just want to be
so-
right behind whoever's leading.
Yeah, so what's the marching order?
Because I was thinking I can just put a shadow in front of us in case something does try to attack. It'll go for that first.
Well, Kevis and Eli are the last ones off the boat, so we'd probably be in the back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good.
We're off to the side.
Clapperclaw stays in the middle, Mogort staying close by him. Go ahead and put yourselves in the order that you guys are going.
Can't really see.
Yeah, I don't know how to put my token.
I have all the fog, so I have no idea where anything is.
You're on the
Put me
back.
behind Celesta.
We'll move these guys up. Okay, so Celesta. Okay, so I'll move you up there.
Kevis is behind Eli to help him guide him, since you can't see in the dark, right?
No, I can't see in the dark.
Okay, so yeah, Kevis would be.
I can't see, and the map is still fog for me, so I'm like
Oh no.
blind.
Oh, you
Oh,
have
yeah, you
zero
have it in
vision.
here.
Yeah, I literally
Yeah,
have like
no.
no map.
Don't fall
Before,
in the water.
Out of context, there are ruins carved into Celeste that faintly glow, so you might be able to see those if you're
Oh.
right next to her.
I got you.
But it's the faintest of glows and it's not like shedding 5 feet of light.
Moose and Zarius, so you guys flying?
Definitely, I'm not standing in a straight line with everybody.
Yeah, neither am I. I'm flying off to the side, but I don't really know where everybody's at because I can't see anything.
I'm gonna whisper. Are you guys...
Maybe
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. See somebody.
Zarius, if you fly by me and Eli, I can help guide you.
Okay, and
This is you right here. Where are you?
You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
No.
with that attitude,
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I'm so
Do it.
ready. Let's go kill some hacks.
I wanna do something for you guys, and I want to cast aid on Pinky, Rook, and not Pinky. I'm sorry, Celeste.
Not Pinky.
Celeste, Rook, and Zarius.
Appreciate it.
Okay. And is the Z? Do you have to see the targets? I guess with Zarius is so close and Celeste is giving off a few feet of light. Yeah, you can see them all.
Okay.
8 hours.
And then also I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Any other preparation that you guys want to do as you're getting in?
I don't seem to be able to put my token on the board. Could you do that for me?
So the three of you as well, go into your character sheets and type in max HP of +5. It's not temporary hit points, it's max HP.
And make note of what your max HP is before this so we can reset it afterwards.
So
There's
I
a
know
little
how.
thing that says plus max. But
Yeah,
it
it's
doesn't
plus
say-
it's plus max. You put plus max and you also get healed that 5 points. Or
All right.
yeah, so you're gonna go up 5
You don't have to
points.
change your normal one, but it didn't. It didn't change mine, but
It doesn't
I know it's there.
it doesn't change, it just goes into plus max. That's it.
Okay. Yep.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Celeste,
Just
a
like
little bit of Celeste, Ruck, and Zarius. I'll get a little boost. And Armor of Agathis on Eli. Anything else you guys are doing before you move in?
This, I'm probably gonna regret this. He's gonna pull out some dirt, kind of put it up against his shoulder, and he's gonna cast Long Strider on himself.
Okay. Extra movement speed or extra jump speed?
Movement. I get increased by 10 feet for an hour.
Okay. All right. Is any of this concentration? Any of these spells that have been cast so far?
Nope, neither one of mine are concentration.
Nice. Okay.
Morgan,
Anybody else? Or are you good to go?
so I have a question. So I could, this is technically cast at 2nd level, right? Yeah, I could do that, but on my thing, my only 2nd level spell is a 1-use spell, and I don't have spell slots, so I couldn't cast that as a 2nd level, correct?
Say that again.
So my
Yeah.
character sheet, where my 2nd level spell it doesn't use a spell slot because it just comes with my subclass.
You can use
Yeah.
it.
So you can just.
Yeah, you don't need a spell slot to use that unless
Right.
you need it. Sometimes you can use it after you've used it and use a spell slot, but you get a
since
free one for
Since
sure.
I don't have a spell slot because I don't have any other 2nd level spells, I couldn't cast this 1st level at a 2nd level.
Correct. You can't second level.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Let me double check, but I think as a level 4 ranger, you do not have a 2nd level spell slot
No.
yet.
You do not.
And it's only
But you
showing
can-
up on my sheet as 2nd level because what I can do, Misty Step,
Yeah.
is the 2nd
It
level.
is a
Yeah.
2nd level spell.
Yep.
And
So
you can
that is
only do it
all.
once per long rest.
That is all correct.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
You can have. Nope. Never mind. I lied. Okay. So you guys go up the creaky, rickety stairs, and they're kind of swaying back and forth. Just. And Darius and Moose, are you guys kind of hovering nearby, or are you kind of like taking the short route and going straight up to the hatch?
I'm hovering nearby.
Sticking by the group.
All right, sounds good. Okay, you all get up there, and one by one you get up to the hatch and open it, and it. Unless you kind of catch it so it doesn't thud on the other side.
Yeah, catch it.
Okay, you should all be able to get over there, and here I'll just drag everybody
Going in.
to the right spot,
I see.
so we don't have to spend time with everybody like wandering.
Still really dark in here.
Still pretty dark in here too. Yeah.
God, I hate this place.
Okay, Clapperclaw's in, and
whoa. Where's my shadow?
Right next to
It's next to
Rook.
me, I think. Yeah.
That's me.
What?
Oh. Oh yeah, that is you.
let me get your shadow in here.
Your token's really dark then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is in general.
Okay.
You know, like the dark doom and gloom feel of everything, you know?
Like opposite of pinky chart or happy-go-lucky bright colors.
You saying you don't like me?
I'm saying this out of game.
Oh.
Kevin's saying shit right now.
So you guys come on up. And what are you doing first?
It's the hag's house? I'm not sure.
Yes. Yes.
I feel like Ruck and Celeste are both like, never been here before.
Yeah. It's like I'm breaking into somebody's house and I have no idea why. I'm like,
You're just like, oh, okay.
Travis is actually gonna whisper over to Eli. As soon as shit hits the fan, light your hammer point at his mace so people can see.
Do it now.
No.
Shit's hitting the fan.
Okay, poor choice of words. When we get into a fight.
Got it.
Okay. Travis is just kind of keeping a lookout for those that can't see in the dark to try to help him maneuver around the best he can from what he can see. So I think that would only be Zarius and Eli right now. Because Moose you can see, right?
Yeah.
He is a tiefling.
I don't know why I thought tieflings couldn't.
They're demons.
Yeah.
And how high is this room? Like, how high is the ceiling?
I believe we said it was 15 feet up. And then the pool itself sinks down like a 5-foot depth into the middle of the room.
If you were a betting man, where would you bet that Bablorna is right now?
Bet she's in the water.
Upstairs.
I was talking to Kevis.
on the next tile that I uncover.
Where's Ruck?
Creepy
Eli.
dolls.
Eli, alright. I can't even talk. Evis leans down to Eli. What about that room we first met her? Friend Charm,
That's what I'm thinking.
where you made your entrance.
Ruck, come back here.
Oh, what?
Ruck, come back here.
He like is bumping into walls.
Ruck.
I think we need to pick up the pace. I think most of the group is wandering the fuck off. All right, yeah.
You're not wandering. I'm trying to
Sorry.
get back.
And Clapperclaw is essentially trying to stick as close to Kevis as he can, and Mugwort's kind of picking up behind.
Actually, Kevin's gonna lay down. Clapperclaw, can you see in here?
Yeah, mostly.
Good. He just keeps walking.
Why?
What's with these dolls?
Just trying to see who can see and who can't. Don't touch the dolls. Kevin's walking.
And actually, since we're here in the house, those of you who normally have dark vision are no longer impeded by the fog, so you have your full dark vision up in here.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Celesta, that includes you, right?
Yes, that includes me.
Guys, stop moving around for a second.
Sorry.
Time out.
Pause.
Yeah, you guys are all in timeout. Oh,
Timeout.
what the nuts? Okay, so it's treating Celesta and Celesta's shadow as the same thing.
definitely not the same thing.
There we go.
Oh, where's Celesta now?
Next to Ruck.
Hey, everybody have the right vision?
Yep.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Kevis will get up to the group and just say, you guys remember the room where Eli first stumbled upon him? I know you two don't, so just
No.
follow us. And he'll point towards the stairs that are in front of us.
Okay.
I guess we should start there. I feel like this whole time Kevis is like trying to motion guide people.
But, so I guess like I'm refreshing my forge dropped.
Over here.
Ruck, not there. What? Come back up. Right here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Are we going up?
Went up quietly.
Let's go up.
Celeste, you're taking point, right? Is that what it was?
What?
Yeah. Well, she doesn't know where she. Me and her, the two people that should be in the front, don't know where we're going. So.
I was taking the front lead, but I figured it was a straight hall or something. So all you need to do is like point me in a direction, and I could go there.
So when we get up to the stairs, everybody, to you too, Kevis would be like, so the door, this would be to our left?
Left, yes.
This door.
Yeah, but let's wait a second. But as soon as you open it, it's an open room. And he's trying to remember like what it looked like. And all was in there was a few pieces of furniture, and that's about it. Not a whole lot of cover for really any of us. So
This is where the hag is.
this is where we first met her.
Where she was.
But
And we're
she
killing her,
also-
right?
She also could have been down in the pool that we were just at. So,
We're here to kill her, right? Just so I'm.
Oh, you don't know. You don't know. Hey, so I'm like not paying attention. The her eyeball, her eyeball. You need to turn it counterclockwise.
For what?
Yeah. And grab her eyeball and turn it counterclockwise.
That's
Not
to the
her,
right.
not-
Kevin's just looking at
Yeah.
me.
I'm telling you. I know. I'm telling you. I know.
Have you done this before?
I
Is that why you
saw-
have all those eyeballs in that
I
jar?
saw her turn her eyeball clockwise. She is allergic to counterclockwise. It makes sense.
Okay,
To turn her
we can
eyeball.
try that.
She's
in her
allergic
head.
if you like run around in her.
So let
Ellen,
me get
I'm
this straight.
Telling
Let-
I'm telling Ruck to turn her eyeball counterclockwise.
So
With
you
my
want us to
sword.
like grapple her and like turn her eyeballs?
Just grab her eye and turn it sideways.
In her head.
It's not really in her head.
Or we could try what Moose did before and go in a circle around her.
That's stupid.
Anyway, it's getting her eye.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I piece it together in my mind library. Okay. Turn her eyeball.
I guess I don't know what you guys are talking about. I thought we were just gonna need to like, kill her.
It'll help. It'll help kill
So,
her.
knowledge. We've been told a weakness. She's allergic to counterclockwise. I'm not joking. That is legitimately something we've been told. I don't know what it means. Some of us think apparently an eyeball.
She's
Some of
allergic
us-
to witter shins.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when she was like recalling or looking into the future before, if you remember that little magic trick she did, she turned her eyeball clockwise.
Just be
Let's
wary
go.
of magic.
Let's go.
Oh man. My internet keeps flaking out on me.
We're gonna open this door and she's not even gonna be in there.
Hold on a sec, guys. Don't do anything.
We're not. Just kind of
I feel
filling
like
this hallway.
fuck it, and I'll cast the light on my mace.
What are you doing?
Also, might not be a bad idea for all of us to spread out around her.
Okay. But I'm a melee person.
So am I. And
What
so
do you
is
mean?
big
You
guy
have a
here.
bow. You have a bow. What are you talking about?
There's
I'm
not
gonna
a
use
whole
my
lot of room.
bow.
Need a lot of room to shoot that thing.
Have you shot a bow in a contained room?
I've shot crossbow in a contained room.
That's different. And Pinky would know.
Oh, my sister shot bows just fine.
Pinky
Although
would know.
we were in the forest, but
Anyways,
you know what? I don't want to hear
the
it.
three of us should be on opposite sides of her.
Okay.
Four of us, sorry.
So we're like
Looking at Zarius,
triangle.
too.
Bermuda triangle. Bermuda square.
A square. And I would, yeah.
Okay.
As long as we're spread out, I think we should be fine. But close
I like how you
enough.
guys think she's gonna be alone.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, by the way, yeah, when you see her, she has little beans of herself. Just FYI.
Little bean.
Yep. And pretty confident she can see through them.
I'm getting Baldur Gate 3 vibes of this hag.
Yep.
It's not quite.
And they move very fast.
Yeah, they're super quick.
So just ignore them
Super fast.
and fight her.
Maybe? I don't know. I would be wary of them. Also,
Well, if
Charm's
if I
here.
kill any of them, I'll get stronger.
That's a
How do you
whole
know?
other problem.
Is it? We were friendly to her.
Sounds like you guys
Sure.
really didn't think this fighting plan out.
I putting up for myself. I vetoed this idea, and we are here.
I mean, I feel like half of you guys vetoed it and we still ended up here, so.
Also, side note for you two, Charm, kind of familiar with your shadow. She can also detach her shadow.
I mean, I might have.
Why are we talking about this now and not busting in this fucking door?
We're waiting on him.
This fucking right.
Is
Yeah,
there
me-
nuts, Jack?
Slight disclaimer: I might be a little more
Oh, you ready?
to the hag.
Yep.
I am.
We're good to go.
Slight disclaimer.
All right.
Are we going?
Yeah.
All right.
Disclaimer: the hags might know who I am.
4,
Wonderful.
1, go.
Yes.
Reminds me of Donkey
Oh.
from Shrek. Uno, dos,
my-
cuatro.
I'll let my shadow go in there first.
I don't know why. I mean, I came in first, but I can't see shit. Unless he lit his...
I did light my light.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, then we need the
Lights
mace token thing.
well, hello there.
Seriously, where's Eli's token? There it
I'm
is.
inside.
Behind me. Yeah.
Yeah.
There.
Guys, get behind the big guy. Ah! There it is. My god, it's
All right,
blinding.
so the room flares open and kind of sitting on a large lily pad. And Moose, you recognize this lily pad as the one that was in the water when you guys fought the gelatinous cylinder. And it's kind of standing up on little tendrils. And she's just sitting on it, and she's like rummaging through this cabinet.
I knew it. Oh, sorry.
Just,
And
sir.
she, as you come in, she's and shatters the bottle on the floor and turns over and looks over at you and says, I wondered when you might be coming back.
It's like a drunk stepdad. Jesus.
And what might you be here for? Your time is ticking on that deal.
About the deal.
I'm waiting for some kind of signal at this point. I'm not gonna rush like last time.
Yeah, this is a good time to rush.
Oh.
Deal
I'm
is
rushing.
off.
Hit her with the light.
I'm going.
you guys are
Actually,
going?
I think
All
it's
right.
your
If that's the
time
case,
that has
then
been ticking.
everybody roll initiative in a moment.
Your time is ticking.
Like not as now.
Actually, it's your time. That is.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead and roll initiative, everybody.
Oh!
My initiative always sucks.
I almost had a nat 20 again.
Nice.
It's very fitting for that one. Jesus, +7? Do you have alert or something?
I'm the most alert voiced.
I think she does something.
My shadow is just a shadow. But out of curiosity. Shadow would be on my turn, actually. But it's controlled.
Okay.
I was gonna say, is our other two in here with us as well?
Bullywug and Clapperclaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They. Yep.
And she's in the back corner, or where is she at?
She's hiding.
Oh, you can't.
Oh, it looked
see
like
her?
she was just getting her drink on when we came in.
Yeah, she drank something. Ate something with her ugly looking ass.
She was stewing.
Oh
Whoa!
my god.
The hell?
We are not alone. Sheesh.
It's a lot of
Surprise.
people initiative.
Oh, some of it was our people.
Poor Clapperclaw.
Bloody toes.
Oh, those must be Celeste's.
Oh,
When she
Yeah.
pulls her
Blue
nails
screen!
out.
Oh no!
It's her toes after she pulls out the nails.
Mm-hmm.
Down
Got a
for
blue
it.
screen.
Oh, rip.
I think rolling all those dice cursed him.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought you said you did. I was like, how? You're talking.
Yeah, I was like, how are you still here? Yeah.
Oh god.
Again.
What's going on?
I want to know where Charm
So-
is. That's concerning.
So,
me.
nah. I'm
Wait,
not
so
really
this
worried
is the
about
hag, right?
No, obviously
This is the
Charm
hag.
wanted nothing
Is
to
it?
do with this fight.
it. Hag is Bablorna.
All right.
Grab its eyeball.
Plot twist, I am Charm.
Is it also a frog kind of
Yeah,
thing?
Bablorna is also a frog.
Okay. I know nothing.
Toad-like.
Like, there's so much shit that I don't know.
Yeah.
She's toad-like.
You guys have done a lot for level 3.
We've been through a lot. Holy cow! You fixed your blue screen that fast?
Oh.
Dude, my computer's pretty good. Yep. So this is what you see. Minus like the little tiny toads around her, and she just looks over at you, and Ruck. She sees the kind of anger coming across, and you're like, "Ah, so it's like that." Huh? And
Sometimes it'd be like that.
we will get started. Ruck, you got a natural 20, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you the highest bonus. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm reorienting myself.
All good.
Okay, so Ruck, you start us off as this all begins to happen.
Well, I am going to use my bonus action to rage.
All right, raging.
And I'm going to throw this couch to the side and rush and recklessly attack homegirl here.
Okay, go for it.
I'm right here. If I can remember how to play.
On a hexagon? Which one?
Is it shift click for advantage?
No, it's Alt click for advantage. Good thing it was for advantage. It comes in and your like heavy strikes come down, and she just like she reaches up and like parries it with her staff, and you are surprised as they come down and she catches it and she pushes them back off. It slides off to the side, kind of crunching into the ground. This chick is stronger than you.
This motherfucker. Okay, that's my turn.
All right.
Yeah.
Next up is somebody else's turn.
I think it's Celeste. Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly where these tokens are placed. I think they're on top of each other right now. And
No, I'm next to it. I'm just big.
you're just a big boy.
Yeah. She's pretty big too.
The door immediately behind you guys opens up, and there's a smell like rotted meat and iron as one of her little minions just zips by, immediately looks over towards Moose as the first thing in front of it, and runs up and makes a series of dagger attacks, attacking Moose from behind.
Wait, isn't Celeste up though?
No, because
Did he roll a
Oh,
front
yep.
of me?
Oh,
what the
just
what?
updated. Oh wow.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
yeah. So it comes up behind Moose, and goes for 3 dagger attacks. The first one is a 25.
That hits.
Okay, and that is 8 points of piercing damage. Second attack, 14. Does not hit, because why? Because you're wearing armor that bumps your armor class up to 15. Congratulations.
It worked.
And then the other one is a natural 1. All right, so it comes up and gets you gets you once. You kind of like reel back and dodge out of the way innately, and for the last one, it like swings and it slips on like a patch of like just moss and mold that's like growing on the ground. It just like falls over and kind of tumbles into the wall. And it is pruned because it rolled a natural 1, like a noob. Okay, next up is another one of these fast little buggers. Also coming out of the door, and in a blurred movement, goes over and attacks Mogort 3 times. For 16, does not hit. 18 does not hit, I believe. Nope, 18 is her armor class. And then the third one comes in at 19, so she gets hit twice. First one for 8 piercing damage, the second one for 9 piercing damage, for a total of 17. So she just comes in and like this thing just blurs up and just cuts her in between like the gaps in her armor. And then it's another one. These 3 things come rushing out of the door frame, and this time this one goes up towards Darius. Goes for 3 slice attacks on you. That's a 15 to hit. That is a 17 to hit.
That misses.
And that is a 25 to hit.
That one hits.
Okay, then that'll be 10 points of damage to you as I roll max damage on it. All right, so kind of a small group of these things just burst through the door, and it's like trying to watch a lightning bolt as it fragments and like just darts around, and it's incredibly difficult to kind of read these things. So Celesta, you are up next.
Oh my gosh. Alright, the question is, do we go for her or we want to deal with the bleeding? Alright. She'll move for a shadow. she'll move her shadow here. She'll teleport to switch places. That's her bonus action. Oh. And she will attack. Yes. If I had the correct person selected. So just like so.
And Celesta, as you kind of like swap places with the shadow, and like you kind of glance through the doorway, there's an angry looking old woman with like has like a scraggly beard, a red hat, and like iron toes, and she's stalking forward with an angry look on her face.
I'm flanking, so I have advantage, correct?
Blinking, yes, does give you advantage on that Lornling.
Let's just see, because there was a chance in that, but no.
Okay, so on this, as you go to strike it, it looks up at you and like kind of blurs out of the way, and it negates your advantage.
Oh, so it's just 21.
Just a straight roll. 21 does still hit. Go ahead and roll your attack. Or roll your damage there.
That'll be 9.
Okay, 9 points of damage. Okay, so you slice down and cut it almost. You actually like sever one of its arms. As it like kind of crouches down to the ground and looks up at you and just snarls. One of these tiny little things just. Okay, anything else on your turn?
Well, because I might as well just do some speed.
You can reduce speed by 10 feet. Okay, sounds good.
And I will end my turn there.
Okay, this one has an impediment on its speed. All right. Next up is Bablorna. Okay. Bablorna, it takes a moment for that potion that she drank to take effect.
Oh, of course.
But as she does, just you see her body start to kind of deform and twist. And she grows. She is now considered a large creature. And she kind of pushes Ruck out of the way. Ruck, what is going on with your rage, dude?
Sorry, I'm adding. I was trying to. Never mind. I'll do it later.
Okay. So she's over here.
It's working, but when I imported it, it deleted it.
Gotcha. Okay. So in this moment, she opens up and she looks over at you, Ruck, and her mouth opens and her jaw dislocates to a abnormally large size, even on this creature that is now larger than you. And she goes to do a bite attack on you, and since it was reckless, this is at advantage. And that is a 16 to hit.
That misses.
That misses, all right.
Sweet.
Sheesh, what's your armor class?
17.
17? Criminy. Oh, you took an ASI for your level 4, didn't you?
Got that con on armored defense up to 17.
Yep. All right. So it doesn't work. She tries to get around you, and you're able to just like push her off, and so instead she's going to look over at the group, and Sorry, just a moment. Okay. Actually, she's going to use her potion of advantage that she drank to give herself one more roll on that attack. Ah, jeez. Nope. No joy. Okay, so that one's done. And she looks over at Kevis, looks directly at you, and takes her staff and points it out, and just this ray of like sickly green energy blasts towards you. And that'll be a 21 to hit. Does that hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. And that will be...
Wait, she shot him with a ray?
Yep.
Can I use my reaction for Sentinel?
Yes, you can. So, Kevis, you take 17 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, I should use my reaction.
And this is just a straight attack. Yeah, Reckless is just
just on that turn.
Straight attack.
Or that, whatever. 18?
18? Okay, yeah, 18 will hit. Okay, 10 slashing damage. All right,
that did not apply the rage, did it?
I don't think so.
So it's plus 2 more, so 12.
Okay.
I'll add that to the thing now.
Okay. All right, Zarius, you are up.
All right,
Oh,
so
sorry.
this one-
Sorry, actually, before Bablorna's turn, I'll do it this time because it wouldn't really make much of a difference, is the lair action. And the lair action, the cottage itself begins to kind of thrum with this kind of like angry energy, like as if like, you know, harsh wind blowing through like rotten floorboards. And this kind of moldy patch that's on the ground begins to like kind of puff up, and I need everybody in a 15-foot radius, or a 10-foot radius, to make a Constitution saving throw for me. And I'll make this black so it's easily seen. And it's placed right there as this cloud of like this filthy room that hasn't been cleaned ever just begins to emit dust and smoke and mold and rot and just gets in all of your faces. And even Clapperclaw.
Sorry, con save?
Yep, Constitution save. Okay, Clapperclaw doesn't care. He's immune to poison.
Ruck, you didn't need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah, Ruck.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said everybody for some reason.
No,
Everybody
everybody in that
radius.
space.
Oh, I'm drunk. Sorry. I was just fixing that thing.
Okay. So anybody that got less than a 15, you are poisoned. You have the poison condition, which means you have disadvantage on attacks. Who does that apply to?
That applies to me.
And me.
Okay. Zarius, there's a poison thing here. Yep. Okay. Anybody else?
Kevis.
Kevis.
Poison fog or what was it that happened?
Yeah, it's basically like a poison like cloud of just like rot and filth like gets in everybody's faces, and you guys are poisoned.
Not too bad.
Let me see. So Kevis failed, Zarius failed, Ruckus fine because he didn't have to, Mogort succeeded, and Moose, did you roll? Yep, you did.
Yeah,
You
I
guys did.
passed
Okay, cool.
18.
Okay, so the two of you are poisoned. So now it is over to Zarius' turn.
Okay, and this one is next to me, so I will attack it with my spear. And you said it's at a disadvantage because of
Yep,
because of being
disadvantage
poisoned, right?
because you are poisoned.
I need to do it with disadvantage on why it doesn't. Normally it pops up, but it just says standard roll. Let's do it twice. 1 second, my bad.
Okay. I'll use this time to add some evil villain dialogue.
Understood.
And she looks directly over at you, Zarius. Is that a natural 20? Oh, okay, no, so the first one would apply, so it's a 10. 10 does not hit this little thing. You try to like stab it down. There's like a kind of a cloud in your eye. You're having a hard time seeing it, and you like stab where it is and just like blinks to the side almost. And she looks over at Bablorna looks over at Zarius and Moose. You'll never get them back now. All right, Darius, what else are you doing?
No, I don't really care. You're really ugly, and I'm gonna take my my bonus action for unarmed strike against this little bastard.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, the 11, no good. It's still kind of dodging out of the way. It's like this blurred movement.
And how high is the ceiling in here? In this one?
This is let me double check something. This is one of the bigger floors, so this is a 20-foot tall ceiling.
Okay, good. So it's already 5 foot up. I attacked him, so then I'm gonna actually fly up towards the ceiling.
Okay.
So
and
15 feet.
And give me a Constitution saving throw to try to come out of the poisoned condition.
You have to make that on your beginning of your turn, the end of your turn.
End of your turn. 3. No, you are still poisoned.
Alright. And then, so that was, I flew up 15 feet, so then I'm just gonna move forward over here.
Okay. Sounds good. Does not get an opportunity of attack on you.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, next up is another little Lornling. Comes over here, and Kevis, you hear very rapid feet behind you. And comes up and goes for 3 strikes with a dagger against you. First one is a 16 to hit.
Oh.
Does hit. Okay, that is 9 points. Second strike is a 19. That'll be 10 points of damage.
That second one, I'm gonna use my reaction.
Your reaction for what?
Silvery Bards.
Silvery Barbs, okay. So it has to roll again.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
And that gets, that's a 12 to hit, so you do not take the 10. And who do you want to give advantage to?
I'm not looking well, so myself.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, alrighty. So you get advantage. Let me give you a little marker for that.
So any attacks I make right now are just normal rolls?
Correct. You have a one-time use on barbs, right?
Unless I use a spell slot.
Say what?
Can't I cast
It's a one-time use to get you have advantage on your next attack, right?
Yes. Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's what I meant. Okay, cool. Third attack comes in from her little quick minion, and that is a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, and that'll be 8 points of damage. Okay. Next up is Mogwart, and she didn't get poisoned. She's gonna take out her glaive and she's gonna try to dispatch a couple of these guys. And oh, of course, I forgot to bring her character sheet up. Yeah, no. There we go. Attack at disadvantage. These things move freaking quick. No go. Next one coming through. Oh, geez, I rolled a 3 both times.
Isn't Moose within?
That is true. So, yep. The one that is. So actually, she would have. So the second one, I rolled a 5 and a 3, so it's still not good enough. But the one that's in between her and Moose, she does manage to hit it, and that will be 13 points of damage. She just clean cuts it in half, just and just 2 little halves fall onto the floor, and it is dead.
Okay.
All right, and then next up is Kevis. Eli's on deck.
Yeah, Kevis is just gonna run up, take a hit at Bablorna.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
If you run, you will
Yeah.
provoke opportunity.
Zephyr Strike. I can still move up without getting hit.
Yes, you can.
Oh my gosh.
Except he's not gonna. Does it take an action to pull my bow out?
Not for you with your dual wielding
I don't have dual
abilities.
I don't have dual wield.
Yeah, we took it off for
Oh, that's right.
You still get a
so-
free item interaction though.
Yeah, but if you can drop your swords and draw your bow if you want to go with that, but that's your only method to get your bow out in one go right now.
No, scratch that. Just scratch all that. I'm gonna turn and hit the little one in front of me. Or that's by
Hey.
me.
All right, sounds good. Go for it.
Don't worry, guys. I got her.
10. Okay. And that's at disadvantage because this thing
Straight roll.
is
'Cause
blurring.
I gave myself advantage.
Right, so you have poison, and then you have advantage, and that cancels out. But then this thing is also blurring, so it's disadvantage still.
In D&D, it doesn't matter how many disadvantages and advantages you have. If you have one or the other,
You can't go beyond. You can't get like super advantage or super disadvantage. But if you have a series of them that cancel out, it's whatever one is left over.
Yeah.
Still wouldn't hit though. Either way.
That's-
Yeah. Okay, so that one does not. That one does not land. Your use of silvery barbs is out, and I can't take that little symbol off of you for whatever reason. Okay, second attack or something. Or what else are you doing?
I can't remember what we decided on that. Is that my second attack? Is that a bonus action? Or is that my action still?
It's bonus action since you don't have the dual wielder feat.
How many doors are in here? 3.
Three and some stairs. Oh, and an open space.
I think like 4 and some stairs and a window. There's a lot.
Yeah. I'm gonna misty step out away. I can't.
Hey, where
afford
you
to get
going?
hit. I would just back up like here.
Yep. Sounds good. Yeah, you can blink over there. Just kind of this silvery and blue misty just vapor just appears around Kev's as he drops over to the other side. Eli, you are up.
Cool. For the first time, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Spiritual weapon. What does that look like?
Yeah, so it's interesting you should ask. It looks. I'm gonna post it. If I can. It's gonna look like what Eli would have thought that he was creating with his current mace. It's gonna be a bigger version, but actually, his inspiration for it. It's gonna be a giant hammer. It's stone and metal, and it has proper wraps, and it looks almost holy in nature. And I'm gonna summon it at Bablorna's location.
Okay, cool. And as your first cast, you can add an attack on that. So go ahead and do so.
It's a 9.
A 9 does not hit.
That's fine. It's there. I'm gonna turn towards Kevis, take a step towards him, and cast Cure Wounds on him. Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that.
Why not?
That's 2 spells.
He just cast a spell.
I just cast a spell.
Yeah, as long as you have the action economy for it, I don't care.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I think that's a dumb rule that you can't cast more than one spell in a turn. If you want to burn through your spells fast, by all means. And it means I can do it too when I'm playing a spellcaster. So it's balanced in my opinion.
Okay. So
Healing Word just became God tier then.
What did?
Healing Word.
Oh,
Because you could heal and then cast a cantrip.
or it casts a spell.
Healing Word is a
Is a bonus action spell.
Is a bonus action. You could already cast a cantrip with it based on actual setup rules. You could cast something other than a cantrip with it as well.
Also, Morgan, I didn't roll my con save for poison. I just rolled it.
Oh yes, please do.
I don't think I made it.
You're
No.
looking for 15 on the DC.
Yeah.
How much poison
Okay.
damage did you take? Take 30 points of poison damage?
I've taken a lot.
Yeah, he has been the kind of brunt of the attacks have gone towards Kepvis right now.
Or Ray or whatever really fucked me up. Which, that's when I should have used my reaction.
And sorry, just a second, and I will have something cool for everybody. No! It's not supposed to be it. Sorry.
I saw the picture.
I clicked things too fast. It didn't work the first time. This should work. Yeah. There we go. Now you have that, and it's under your control. You should be able to be good to go there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, next up, Celesta. This little angry grandma. Imagine this, but like grandma mode.
Oh, boy.
Instead of grandpa mode.
Yeah, I was just trying to plug the hole.
Yep.
Figure.
Yep, it's on its way. It comes up and it takes a swipe at you with its like kind of blood rusted.
Oh,
Life.
that looks like I'm gonna get tetanus from it.
Yep, and this thing gets attacked 3 times.
Oh my fucking god.
So this is at advantage. So this first one, that is a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. That is 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Second one is a 16 to hit.
That'll miss.
That'll miss. Just kind of glides off of the backside of your armor. The next one is a 25 at least. Yep, so 25 to hit there.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. Okay, and then 10 points of damage there.
Okay. Interesting.
And in kind of like grandma, an angry grandma voices.
You get out of the master's house!
Excuse me.
All right. Next up, that is just Celeste's Shadow. Did I just remove somebody from the combat that I shouldn't have?
Yeah. I think there was 2 behind the shadow.
Yeah, I'm not sure who I moved out.
Bane and Clapper.
Oh, you know what? I can tell you in a second. Hold on.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right, Bane, you are up next.
I
Oh, Big Bane.
Nope, I can't tell you. Shadow play's not on.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell out, Bane! And hopefully I did that right. Let's see.
Which ones are you targeting?
I am targeting... I don't know why I just did that. I'm targeting Bloody Toes, Bablorna, and the Lornling in front of the frog and Celeste.
Okay, so 11 on Bloody Toes. Bablorna gets she gets an 8. And which one? The tiny one in front of Morgort?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. And 14. What's your DC on that?
They all fail.
That one's almost dead, by the way.
They all fail. It's 15.
Yeah, they all fail. It's 15.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, so they're all baned.
All right. That one is like super. I'm gonna give it a different thing because it's already got my usual target thing, my usual symbol that I use for Bane, and Bloody Toes as well. Okay, and you are. That is a concentration or no?
That is concentration.
That is concentration. And then I will cast Spiritual Weapon.
All right, where is it going?
Right in front of me here, in the spot right next to. And I'm going to attack with it. The one that's prone. I assume I have advantage because it's prone.
You have a straight roll because it's prone.
Because you have disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I have disadvantage?
Because they have a blurred movement ability.
So it's just a normal roll.
Mm-hmm. 12. That is not enough. Higher armor class than that. Okay. All right. What else are you doing? Oh, that's your turn there.
I'm gonna fly up 10 feet.
Okay, sounds good. All right, Clapperclaw is looking all like brave and mighty, and he's gonna go over here and he's gonna confront this guy, and he's gonna go for his claw attack. And this is at disadvantage.
Oof.
Oh boy.
Clapper.
Oh boy.
He means well.
He does. There's this like kind of body posture of like, I got this, guys. I'm here. I'm gonna participate. And he runs up and swipes, but it's a large like swipe, and this thing with its dagger just flicks its wrist and severs Clapperclaw's arm, and the metal claw clang 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 clang, and he's like, ah! And as a reaction, he kind of like looks over, and you guys saw this happen once before, but this time, out of the little stump is like this like pouring smoke, and it kind of comes up from the collar underneath the gourd and just starts to billow out and kind of blow up from his one boot. And he just like screams at the thing for his bonus action. He's using his unsettling presence against this thing, and it needs to make a wisdom saving throw. And it sees this happening and doesn't care. It is not afraid of Clapperclaw, even with his like smoky bits. And Clapperclaw instead just kind of like looks back and, guys, turns back, and he's now sounding afraid. Okay, Ruck, you are up.
All right, let's reckless attack homegirl over here.
Okay.
Looking eye.
Oh my god.
Okay, 10.
Bad. That's 2 1s that I've dodged.
Yeah, 10 doesn't work. This time she sees it coming and just like steps to the side. The lily, she doesn't actually step to the side. The lily pad that she's on just kind of wiggles to away. Just it goes kind of carving off the corner of this wardrobe that she was futtering in.
Yep, that's it.
Next was the Lornling that fell down. Is gonna stand itself back up for half its movements, and it can't reach Bane. It's got advantage on Celesta, so it's gonna do its thing against her. Yeah, so advantage coming in. So that is 18 to hit.
That'll miss.
All right, just scraping against your boot. That is a 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, and this one comes. This dagger comes in for 10 points of damage.
What a freaking okay.
I rolled max damage on you twice.
Somebody wants Pinky back, apparently. The dice say this character is toast.
Okay. Next up is a 21 to hit.
Is that on me?
Yep.
That'll hit.
Okay. And that'll be 9 points of damage.
Yeah, that's lovely. We want to replan this.
Yeah, you guys kind of entered into a hag's lair without a plan.
Here's the plan. Don't die. Ah!
If you'd have taught me some of that shadow stuff, I could tank both groups.
Right. Okay, next up is the other Lornling. This was the one that has Bane. It's going to turn over to... it's going to turn towards Mogort because it tried to take an attack at Mogort, and it's going to attack 3 times just normally. And then minus D4, and that is a 20 to hit, so that'll hit her. And that is 8 points of damage against Mogort. Oh, I keep forgetting about this. Okay, that is 21 to hit again, even with the D4 negative, so damage will come in from that. 7 points of damage. These Lornlings are freaking fast, and because they're using a dex-based weapon, they deal a lot of damage. But they are very fragile.
Glass cannon. Love it.
Oh yeah, for sure, glass cannons. Oops. Ooh, and that's a -1. Sure, I just like the flavor of this. Mogor gets hit a couple times. As it's coming in, like, kind of diving to, like, slam into her foot. She takes the bottom of her glaive, and in a reaction, because it's a natural one, just, like, brings it up slightly, and just pops this thing's head off, because it only had 1 HP left. So, for its natural one, it gets killed.
Nobody roll natural ones, guys.
Oh man, they're rough.
You can if you want. Okay, Celesta, you are up next.
What a little jerk. What a little jerk. So she'll just move her shadow through everyone because why not? Shadows are cool like that. She'll then... She will attack. Stupid bloody toes. 19 hit him?
19 does hit Bloody Toes. Where is this thing? Yep, does hit. Does not have much of an armor class to her.
For 12 damage.
12 damage, alright.
We'll use that lovely thing on her. Can I use Unleash Incarnate to have my shadow attack the stupid one that's behind me?
Can it be used as a bonus action?
It's just the fancy special thing that I have. It's just a free action.
It's about your action economy.
It's a free feature.
Oh, jeez. Whenever you take the attack action, you can make 1 additional melee attack from the Echo's position. Yeah, you can.
Alright, so...
That is a straight roll.
On the stupid thing behind me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 23, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
For 14 damage.
14, sheesh. Max roll, nicely done. Okay, yeah, that one
She's
just...
kind of pissed off right now.
Yeah, that one just popped out of existence. It is gone.
And then for her lovely, lovely bonus action, she's just like, not really a fan of that. You can take my blows.
Nice. Okay, so you swap positions with Bloody having it being in front of Bloody Toes.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Next up is Bablorna, and she's still dancing with Ruck here. She's gonna take her bite attack at him again, and this is going to be at advantage because you went reckless. And oh my gosh, what the balls is this?
You can't bite me. I bite you.
Apparently not. Goodness gracious. Okay. Well, blah blah blah.
Attack someone else. That's the only time I can hit you, apparently.
Apparently. Okay, so she doesn't like that. She doesn't like you being in her face so much, so she's going to use her Withering Ray on you, and this will be just a straight roll because it's at disadvantage because it's melee and it's a range, or she's doing a spell or a ranged attack at melee. But you're reckless, so it still applies. Okay, 12.
They only
cannot
have.
freaking
Never mind,
hit
never
her.
mind. 12 misses.
Yep, and plus she's baned, so it super misses. She's actually getting a little bit frustrated now. You're surprisingly fast for a big man.
Twinkle toes.
Okay, so that's her turn. Zarius, you are up.
All right. So do I roll for the poison at the beginning or end of my turn?
Turn.
What's that?
Oh, sorry. It's not. She is not done yet.
Oh, okay.
She's going to move around the side here.
Is she leaving or staying? Okay.
No, she's staying, but she turns around, and who's got the highest passive perception?
Pretty sure.
That would
Probably
be
Kevis.
Kevis.
Once upon a time.
Oh, that's Binky.
Kevis, as you came into the room and you saw her drinking a potion, it was orange with a little bit of red swirling through it and had a bit of black smoke coming off of it. You see her go, and like this ball of fire comes up over her extremely swollen mouth, and she uses her bonus action to use one of the charges on her potion of fire breathing.
Oh my gosh!
For a 15-foot cone.
That is
And to hit...
all of us.
I missed it.
let me see
Me too.
exactly what it would be. She's gonna try to position this thing a little bit more. Hold, please. She's gonna move there. Yeah, she likes that.
I don't blame her for not liking that.
Okay, so I need each of you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Even the people that are like 15, 20 up, it covers that whole height.
Right, I was just gonna.
Zarius dodges it because he's 20 up. Moose does not because he's only 15. Or actually, no, because if she would have seen you in the air, she would have just positioned the cone in the middle of the room.
I think that.
So it does hit everybody. Where did I just... Okay, there we go.
When she's done, I'll reaction attack too.
I don't think you can because
She just
this
attacked.
this is considered an AoE and it's not an attack.
It's not targeting anybody else.
Yeah,
I don't
not
think
a
it's a-
target.
Hold on.
Yeah. Okay, so anybody that rolled below a 13, or below a 13, you take 4d6 fire damage.
I mean, it just says when it makes an attack against a target other than you. That's
Yeah, this would be considered a magical area of effect. It's not an attack. Okay, wow, I rolled absolutely garbage on that. So if you rolled 13 or lower, you take 5 damage.
Oh my gosh.
And if you rolled a 13 or better, you take 2 damage. I rolled a 1, a 1, a 1, and a 2.
That was a blessing in disguise.
I need you to keep doing that, please.
Yeah, I think you should continue this trend, please.
Don't tell her to keep fire breathing you, please.
Yeah. Jax, what you're referring to, you would have to have Mage
like
Slayer.
an attack roll or something.
Yeah, it'd have to be an attack roll. And the
Saving
Mage
throws
Slayer
and stuff
feat,
don't
I
count.
think. Yeah. And I'm rolling for Mogart in this moment too.
I took half of that half damage, by the way.
Sweet, so you take 1 point of fire damage. Mogart takes the full 5. Man, Bablorna, what is going on? Okay, so she is just sucking it up. The big boss is being a wimp.
No, she's not.
You
You can ask Kevis. No.
She needs to step it up.
I mean, Kevis and Celeste.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
She needs to step it up. Everybody's not dead in 2 rounds.
Okay. Next up is, and I should have done this one previously. Is the lair action. The cottage again begins to shiver and shake. And the vibration causes the broken shards of ceramic plates to kind of vibrate across the ground. They all kind of, and then they begin to levitate off the ground, and they kind of swarm in this cloud, and it launches out over towards right here, 10-foot radius here. As there's just kind of a cyclone of ceramic shards of these dirty, gross plates that she has been just throwing to the side forever. They just begin to swirl. I need everybody in that space to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
That was a con save, by the way. I took a hit. I was concentrating on Bane. It would have dropped.
It would have dropped.
Yep, it would have dropped.
Oh man, dropping from 1 point of damage. That is no me gusta. Okay, and you killed the other one that had it. Okay, so we have Clapperclaw gets a 19, Mogort 12, Kevis with a 9, and Eli with an 18. Okay, so those above a 15, you succeed. And geez, where's my other die? Okay, so those who succeeded, you take half damage. So that is 9. That is 9 damage. Clapperclaw is going to take 4 because he succeeded. Mogort takes the full 9. Eli, you take 9. I'll let you do that. And Kevis, you take, Eli, you take 4 out of the 9. Kevis, you take 9. You're out?
No, still up, barely.
Still up? Okay.
How do you feel? Welcome to the Near Death Club.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Zarius, now it's your turn.
Okay, so do I make the Constitution save for the poison at the beginning or at the end of the turn?
End of your turn.
Okay, great. And so if I was right here and I was 10 feet lower, then I would get advantage with Ruck over here?
Yes, you would. She is 15 feet tall right now.
Oh, okay.
No, she's, I don't know, how tall is she? No, she's about 12 feet tall right now.
Great. So I just want to fly down to wherever I need to be so I would have advantage with Ruck on the opposite side.
Okay, sounds good. So this is going to be a straight roll for you.
Alright, so it'll be a straight roll for me.
Yep.
So and I'll attack her with my spear.
All right, natural 20. Go ahead and roll your damage.
We needed this.
He has disadvantage.
No, I don't have disadvantage
because he's flanking. It's straight.
I made sure I was flanking.
It's a straight roll?
Straight roll.
Oh,
yeah,
my bad.
I'm flanking.
Hey.
Oh, I didn't do it with the thing.
Yeah,
so we'll have to calculate it.
Yep, that's all right. So that is 14. That is 19 points of piercing damage to her. Comes in, like, sinks into her side, and as you pull it out, there's this like sickly squelch as like the kind of like squishy flesh like releases the spear.
And I'm gonna scream in her face like, "That's what you get for stealing my shit, you ugly bitch!" And then I'm gonna punch her twice. I'm gonna spend a key point and do flurry of blows.
Okay, sounds good.
first one.
Okay, 25 hits.
That's the first one. Do the damage.
Okay, 9 damage. Jeez, you with the max dice rolls right now.
Alright.
You need
Okay,
it.
9 points damage. Third punch.
Alright, I'm feeding one of them right into her fat belly.
All right. 25 still hits.
Alright. And then the last damage is.
Uh, 8 more points of damage. Okay. All right,
No.
and okay, at the end of your turn, I'll give you advantage on no longer being poisoned because of your natural 20. As you get a little bit into it and you start to get angry and yell at her, like there's just like more blood and oxygen and fury coursing through your veins. You have an easier time resisting the poison.
Alright, awesome. I'm gonna just rip my spear out, and then I'm just gonna float right there, just where I'm at. So he also has advantage. So let me bring my dude down.
Yeah, you need to be about, with her height, about 15 feet up is as high as you could go if you want to give Rock advantage.
No, you want to give him advantage.
Don't.
so.
I have advantage. Don't do that.
Oh, okay. Okay, well then never mind. Then I'm gonna fly back up to the ceiling 20 feet.
Cool.
Nobody
Oh,
ever
oh.
give me flanking advantage. I'm all set.
Forgot. All right, so then I'm back at the ceiling.
Okay. This Lornling is going to come over here. Is going to just blur past Clapperclaw and his handless state. Is going to come over here and attack Eli 3 times.
Complete side note, Zarius, don't forget your Constitution save.
Yep, Constitution save, and you have advantage on this one. You're aiming
Thought
for.
you said that I got rid of it because of my 20.
No, you get
No, it's-
advantage
you have
on
advantage.
trying to
Gotcha.
get rid of it. Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Hey,
Oh my
There
god.
you go.
Look at
No
that.
longer.
that advantage
Yeah.
rolling. He gets advantage on his
Shit,
next
I got-
attack now. You know.
I got scared. I thought that was the fucking thing. My bad.
Oh, Eli's over here like, lucky.
Bro, as soon as he admitted or fucking 20.
Yep.
Thanks for loving me today.
They are loving you. Okay, so that's a 15 to hit against you, Eli.
Misses.
Okay, misses. And then it is a 16. Jeez. Can I get something
Misses.
a little better, please? Okay, 24.
Hit it.
Okay, that'll be 9 points of damage to you.
Okay.
And it finally gets past, it clashes a couple of times with your armor and then like pierces through, and there's an icy blast that ricochets
Yep.
off of your armor with Agatha's.
Yep.
5 points of damage, right?
It is 5 points of damage.
Yep, 5 points of damage. And how much armor do you have left?
Oh no, it's only 5. I mean, my Agathis is gone.
Okay, gotcha. I was wondering if you would upcast it or not. So, okay, so that is gone. Alrighty. Next is Mogort. And Mogort is she's gonna come over here and attack at Bloody Toes twice. Using her glaive. First attack. That is a 22. That'll hit, so I'll deal damage there. That is a weak 4 points. And then second attack. For a dirty 20, that'll also hit. So 4 points, and then 6 points. Ooh, Mogart getting good hits in, but not dealing good damage, so that's only 10 points total. And that is her turn. And as Azarius kind of punches Bablorna several times in the stomach, and that's what you get for taking our stuff, and she just says, "I simply made you pay for stealing from the carnival."
You guys stole from the carnival? Jesus.
Negative. Didn't steal.
And steal from the carnival. She took this from me when I was a kid.
Mission. Everything has a price. I ensured you paid it.
All right, Kevis, you are up.
Okay, so
I'm gonna ensure you pay today.
this is gonna be a clusterfuck. Zarius is flying above, right? So I can go into that spot.
You can.
Cool. So I'm gonna move up, take a swing at her. Disadvantage. Is it straight because I'm flanking?
Yep. Straight.
I'm gonna. Cool. Love that.
Okay. Give me another roll because that was only one. There's a chance you could.
Wait, didn't you
No,
just
it's
say
a straight roll. It's a straight roll.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Never mind.
Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
I'm
Zephyr
going
Strike for
to
your
run.
bonus action.
Yep.
Oh,
I'll
no,
run
you're just
counterclockwise
charging it.
around her.
Okay. Okay, make the move. Where are you going?
So left, right?
Yep.
Just because I have the full movement, complete circle around her, and I'm gonna step back here, put my swords away, pull my bow out.
Okay. As
So I
you
have Zep-
do, as you do, you run clockwise around here, and she witnesses this, and she goes, and she begins to sneeze uncontrollably. She kind of like falls onto her lily pad, just. And she is having her allergic reaction. You don't know what that does, but it's happening.
So, side note, so I was able to get my bow out, but I don't attack, but I still have Zephyr Strike for next turn, correct? Okay.
Oh no, bye Troy. Good luck on
Have a good one, guys. Are you guys gonna play out the round?
Oh geez, it's almost 2. Now might be a good time to just pause after Kevin's turn, and we'll pick this up next time.